Action.
The World Wrestling Alliance, where professional wrestling is real.
It's like MMA, I guess.
You got me there.
What
does that even mean?
Week.
Not gonna lie, a scripted MMA a scripted MMA show would be pretty good.
Honest.
Yeah.
There it is, guys.
All right. Oh, we got pyro. You got more pyro here than WWF.
There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the WWA
He's built a brand
special
now.
show, the Night of Atonishment. We are live at the Royal Albert Hall in London.
Well, the company's got
I'm
money,
George,
so
as always,
we're back in
alongside
London.
With Don West and Michael Hayes. We've
in
got
the Royal
so
Albert
much in store
Hall.
for you here tonight in the United Kingdom. We've got a World Championship match up for grabs.
Still think
We've
Michael
got the
Hayes looks
crowning
like
of
Doggy
our
Bounty.
first
World
World Championship to
Championship.
be decided. We've got the tag titles. We've got the TV titles.
If you think
for
a
grabs.
show's going to go by
Everything
where Glenn
and
isn't going to make
everything
me book The
more will be on the
Undertaker.
line tonight.
AJ, we're
At
back
the
in
Night
the Royal
of
Albert Hall. We got a new
Astonishment.
stage.
Let's
What
not
do you think of
waste
it?
any more time. Let's head
Looks
down
good.
to
Looks
ringside.
good. I'm
and
excited.
Get straight
A bit of a
into
hip hop
the
music
action.
as well. Something that you like. Oh.
Oh, he is.
Here he is.
Could it be? Oh my God.
He's
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, Bradley. It's Big Daddy Cool Diesel, guys. He's in the house.
Again, how
Big
much money do you
sexy.
have?
Big Daddy Cool.
Actually, will come up in this show, JJ.
That will come up with this. That will come up.
He said he was surprised.
Well, he's joining his fellow, clickbait, right?
Yeah.
You'll see.
Oh,
Let's
guys.
see.
Wait a minute, is Diesel suddenly going to be on commentary all of a sudden? Holy crap.
Diesel has been brought in. Diesel has been brought in by the WWA management committee.
He's always looks in good condition. He's looks in good condition too. Look at that pyro, baby.
11
Yeah.
soft here, Kevin Nash.
This crowd's got been crazy, man. What a big
I
surprise!
didn't expect to see him. Didn't know he
I
was
didn't
going to be
expect to see him. I didn't even recognize the music at first.
Well, let's hear what he's got to say.
What's he here for? Is he here to wrestle? Is he? We don't know. Put my
I
mic
can't
on.
wait. I can't wait.
Surprise, London, England! Big Daddy Cool Diesel is in the building! But not just in the building, not just in the capital of the United Kingdom, but in the World Wrestling Alliance. Bet you weren't expecting me to debut now, were ya?
No, I really wasn't.
Well, you might be wondering, how did I get here and why? Well, just to play it straight,
Well, it was a draft.
I was just sitting around back over
I
in the
drafted you
United
out of shits and
States,
giggles.
at home, scratching my bad rear, getting a paycheck from Money Bags McMahon. When I got a letter through my door, pinned to a very, very large check. That letter told me, effective immediately, my job was to talk to him and his associates. Now I understand.
Oh?
A certain old Manny from Louisville had words to say about my new
Oh,
employer.
Christ.
And normally, I wouldn't give a jerk-ass shit, except for the zeros
Everybody
on
just
that
keep
check
talking about my
that
show. I'm
made
okay
me
with it.
give A real shit.
We're talking more
Yo,
about Cornette than our
Jay Cornette.
shows.
I love the way that you live in 1985 or 87 or whatever year you're mentally stuck in. But dude, man,
Talking
I
to Cool
clearly
Hats.
don't know what side of the bed you woke up on, or whatever smoking joint or how many tennis rackets you stuffed up your own ass with. Dude, man, you had the mental insane words to say what you said at Bash to the Beach at AEW. But listen up here, Jay
I'll put some
Cornette.
butts in the seats.
If you keep opening your mouth,
Kevin Nash
affecting my
versus Jim
opportunity
Cornette.
to collect very large checks,
The match, brother.
and you and I are
Wait
gonna
and
have
see.
a serious problem. And I mean,
Oh, they could have a tuxedo match. He could be Vinny
serious
Vegas.
Problems. And I think it's best for you and I to don't go there. Now, back to business.
Okay.
Tonight, my new
Alright.
boss would like to give you
Business,
great
baby.
British people to have a great time here at the night of Astonishment.
Well,
Kevin
That's
Nash,
exactly
Kevin Nash will
Ruby's
say
got
anything.
that right.
I
And
am
Kevin, the World
astonished.
Wrestling Alliance,
Kevin Nash
the
will say
so-called
anything if you give him
revolution
enough
we're all
money.
going through.
Literally
Well,
proving
just to say,
Cornette's
Big Daddy
point.
Cool would want to be a part of it as
It's
well.
just about the money. It's
Because
not
back
what the
there,
fans want.
all the talent, all the new and pressing presence, they have a lot to give. And I, for one, believe every
There's
one
somebody
of those
decent
guys
got there,
who
so
want to
great.
be here for greatness, for bringing pro wrestling back to where it should have been and where it should
I just
be
do what I'm
for the
told.
rest
Oh,
I'm-
of
your
I
the
do
guys
what
time.
I'm
insult
told.
you. Glenn's guys
But here's
I get my
simple
checks in the
him.
post too.
My people
I get
ignore
my,
me.
Yeah.
hey, I get
Enjoy
my checks in the mail
the
too, and you were
time with
mentioned,
this
Moneybags
revolution.
McMahon.
Just
Guys, let him
ignore
hear.
what old men in their basements have to say.
You were mentioned.
Whilst you're paying your good money to see the talent perform for you. And, well, as much as I'd like to stay out here and talk a lot, guys, unfortunately, judging by my watch is saying, I think I've just run out of time. So,
Oh.
I'm gonna go back and collect
Oh.
my last check. But don't worry, everybody.
You only paid him for 5 minutes.
Big
not
Daddy
6.
Cool Diesel.
Guys,
will be hanging
paycheck.
around. Because I know you all
Hey.
love me, just like
I
loved
don't know
each
who's
and every one
booking
of
who's
you
booking this
who
shit.
have
I get mine
supported me
checks in the post
over
too.
the years. To
There you
continue
go.
on this revolution
I don't know who owns
in
the place.
WWA and
don't
enjoy
We'll have to see if
the
Sean
show.
Mooney can learn anything
Love you
later
all,
tonight.
Anybody
folks.
know?
I
Wow, that was one big
don't get the place.
surprise.
All right, babyface Diesel.
Well,
All
that
right,
was
that
certainly
could
a
kill the
very
business in
intriguing
95.
debut by Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
He said
But
just
I have to
ignore the
say,
old
I
guys
think
in the
Don
basement
Kennett
as
should
well.
never have said any of that when he sat back to the beach. You got that right there, Don West. Now, ladies
JR
and
probably
gentlemen,
agrees with
earlier
him. Are you
tonight,
kidding
before
me?
we went on the air,
Yes.
during the pre-show, we have a
Damn
bit
right,
of a
son of a
recap that we
bitch.
can run down here.
Jim Ross, Jim Ross,
I hate it here. I hate it
Jim,
here.
Jim Ross
I hate
taking the
all the
professional.
Andre the Giant
Jim
took
Ross
on
being
Kane in
the
their first
Jim Ross ever
Oh,
the
one-on-one
it's
professional.
happened
Oh
in the
my
building.
gosh! Whoa! Wait a second. What
God.
kind of match is this?
Kane won the match via DQ. Up next
Oh,
was
wow.
the departure of Nicky Ash, who apparently was traded during the summer draft, and the debuting of Viper occurred. While Nicky Ash tried to look good,
Nice.
Viper absolutely dominated.
These matches
and got
took
a
place in
huge victory.
Hamburg over the weekend.
Up next was Zack
But no,
Sabre
it's
Jr.
pre-show.
taking on the Governor, Martin Stone.
Oh wow!
Clash
Oh,
of
that's
two
a good
British
match.
styles, but in the end, it was Martin Stone who surrendered to Zack Sabre Jr.
Before we went on the air,
courtesy
guys.
of
Oh.
his cross-arm
Oh
breaker.
wow!
And in the
Wow.
main event of the pre-show, it was Hulk Hogan and Doug Williams, two legends of
What?
their generations,
What?
clashing it out in
Yeah.
an awe-inspiring match.
What?
But in the end, it was Hulk Hogan who got the
Large-
victory over Doug
Large
Williams.
check, JJ.
And in the
Large
end,
check.
the two sorted
Do
out
you
differences and settled it
Do you
with a
think
handshake,
Hogan took a
showing
chaos
the code of
theory?
honor and respect.
Yeah, he did. And the bomb scare knee
Indeed
drop, he
was,
sold it
Nicholas.
everything.
All those
Hogan
matches
still
told
won
an intriguing
cleanly,
story.
and they had a
But here
handshake at
tonight
the
at the Night
end.
of Astonishment, we've got
Of
so
course he
much
did.
to go through. I'm
He
telling you,
did.
whoever's
It was
gonna
all
fight the
written
Undertaker
down.
You think
tonight is
Hogan's
actually
gonna
beyond a
knock
mystery to me.
I'm the
Because
Doug
we don't even
Williams.
know who he's going to be facing. Not even the dead man himself knows. Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go down to
Oh,
ringside and see what's about to happen.
Here we go.
All right, we had a great promo earlier.
Uh-oh.
All right,
Al just told. You know what that means?
Dead man walking.
I'm not
Fun and
allowed
games
to.
are
I'm
over,
not,
everybody.
I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to book a show without an Undertaker promo in it. I've been given my rules.
And there he is, guys. The World Heavyweight Champion of the World Wrestling Alliance. The Undertaker.
That is the champion, the man that beat Andre the Giant at our last pay-per-view.
Yes, he
Undertaker
did.
has to top and tail the show.
Well, he is the man here. He is running this place.
He's reincarnated.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying he shouldn't.
And the big dog is heading
More
to his yard.
pleased to see the Undertaker.
Under England in respect, watching the man in black come down with that gorgeous title that he's revolutionised. He has been undefeated. He's standing 3-0 in his title streak. That's right, guys. I've just officiated it. Taker has formed what he likes to call a world title streak, and he stands 3-0. Who will be next to challenge him? What is he out here for? Only he can tell us.
That's what I want to know. I think he's going to send a message to the fans, send a message to the locker room.
Guys, I hate to tell you this, I just got dropped off from commentary. Taker's looking in my direction. I'll be right back with you guys.
Well, his title is safe from us. I don't want nothing to do with that title or getting in the
Creatures
ring
of
with the
the
dead man.
night, I've come here to
Oh, Lord.
address while I prepare to face another challenger who earned his right to fight me for this championship.
Oh, all right.
But now
take him
onto
with his
more
sooty arms?
matters. Since the formation of 3 companies that have begun the new eras of professional wrestling, it's
I
caught
think
my
everybody's addressing
attention.
this tonight.
For I have seen talents of all generations come together
If the Undertaker
to
talks about
seek
Jim Cornette, I swear to
greatness
God.
and dreams to turn into reality.
I don't actually know what he said,
Others
so
achieve the right way in the code of
I'm not
honor,
allowed to see
the
Undertaker's promos.
will,
Oh, of
and the
course not.
passion
Why
to
would
belong here,
why would creative get to see what
and
the champion
respecting
is doing?
one's other's generation, such as the likes of Bret Hart,
Yay!
AJ
yeah.
Styles,
Yay!
Yeah, we love
Bryan
that.
Danielson,
Yeah!
We love
All
that.
on my
Cody
show!
Rhodes,
Turn the channel!
Yeah.
and even Sting. While there are those
Thing who appeared
who will do anything that while
At some
there are
point?
those who will do what it takes to only make it about themselves, disgracing the business of professional
The
wrestling
heels! Right, yep.
with greed and
We hate them.
dishonor, with low life motivation, and
That's
for
no
the
good.
sake of cash and dollars. Take examples.
I know
the
you just walked
likes
by Kevin
of the
Nash in the
fallen
back.
Roman Reigns, The Miz, and
Oh, he's
J.
shooting on the heels.
Cheering on everyone, man.
The
Take a scene,
talent in the
take a
on
scene, the number of
WWA
zeros on Kevin Nash's
have
contract.
all the potential that I see within. They will soon become
There's a lot more
great
zeros
champions
than
heel of all
that
is
will
Jim
follow
Cornette!
in my footsteps.
I honestly don't know what Taker's saying tonight,
My
so
shadow. But unlike AEW, a mixed company of loyalists who see who they seem fit as worthy champions, but remain so hostile to anyone regarding the
I don't know why he's
talent
burying
alone.
everybody, but
Yeah, the show be about
am
half an hour without this
accepted by
Taker
these
promo.
people
I
as
know,
a
right?
world champion. Who
I just
will
get told to
give
leave
others
segments for
their
the Undertaker
right
open.
to have a go at challenging me for this title that I hold with honor and respect. Just like Bret the Hitman Hart and the
We
new
love Bret Hart so much.
WWF champion Cody
We have got Forbidden Door coming up.
Rhodes.
Hey.
All right, yeah.
However,
Do you have Forbidden Door coming up, remember?
unlike my former home that I no longer recognize,
Oh, come on.
WWF,
What is that about?
I am no worthless, big dog wannabe tribal chief, a-hole tyrant whose reign meant nothing to me or to
Oh.
any of us.
All right, be like that then.
WWA, or even in AEW.
It's like Meltzer, he doesn't exist
who
this
forever
universe.
shamed his Samoan family. And
He's shooting
only
on everybody.
used his self-negotiations
He does that.
where he didn't have to defend his championship as frequently.
He's talking about Roman
which to
Reigns.
all of
guys.
us,
Well,
Yeah.
championship
Yeah, we got
belt brings shame,
I mean,
no meaning,
you mock, but
worthlessness,
would either of you like to tell the
and
Undertaker
no
no, he
sense
can't
of
talk for
pride
half
to
an hour?
go with it.
Because
no.
You could
Whereas
say
here in the WWA,
would you like to
my
have to tell the
new
Undertaker no,
home,
he's got to do a tight
we
5-minute promo?
will defend our titles like real champions.
the talent taker.
Champions that for all of
He's
you
not the only guy
creatures of
who
the
wouldn't do a
night
tight 5-minute
can
promo.
be proud of. That you can respect,
All right.
admire, and one who you can see defend anywhere it sees fit, and one where it does not demand, but earns
Wait, the title
your
talks to you?
acknowledgement and earns the championship gold. But when you step up to face The Undertaker, I will make sure that my World Heavyweight title is defended as it should meant to be. But if you fail to achieve in freeing it from the Reaper's grip,
Hold up.
Someone's cutting him off. Hang on.
Cesaro.
Someone's cutting him off. Whoa. Wait, hang on.
Sorry to interrupt.
Well, that's
I might
ballsy.
have to nip off a minute, guys. Hang on.
I
What's
think
going on
we've
here?
all
Someone's
had
cutting him
enough
off.
of your long, rambling speeches. You say you
What's
are
this
here
about to
for
happen?
the young guys, that you will take on all comers. Yet you have defended that title against giants of legends past and young
Oh,
rookies
look,
barely
he's
5
in the
years
ring
into
now.
the business.
Somebody has cut the
But what about people like me?
Undertaker off. Fucking
Where's
hell,
my
he's cut
title
the
shot?
Undertaker off.
I've had to settle for token tag title matches with Sheamus that I had to win by beating ourselves half to death in that
Yeah, we saw that.
four-corner match last month. Been there,
Yeah.
done that.
No, he's doing it now.
There is only one
He's
championship I want
He's gonna
in
be
the
so pissed.
WWA, and that
Look who's
is the
pissed.
one around your waist.
Oh.
The death grip
Whoa,
you've had on it
excuse me?
and this company is so obvious that even guys in other shows see it. The man that runs this company is protecting you from guys like me.
Oh.
Because he knows that if we get into the ring, I will beat you for that title.
is
he's
that
definitely
so, Antonio Cesaro? It seems
pissed.
like the Swiss
He just broke out his
Superman
government name.
is walking on thin ice.
Yeah.
What you need to understand, boy, I am not out here to bury talent young and old. I am here.
But you're literally
defending
the
this
Undertaker.
title like a true champion.
Glenn's
should.
feeding him an ice cream.
What you're telling me is not true.
Shut up!
You must understand. Finn Balor earned his shot against me, and he ended up losing gracefully. Braun Breaker was given an opportunity to become a double champion, but his inexperience and youth is what costed him. And Andre the Giant would have been a worthy challenger had he not broken the code of honor. So, I defended this title a third time and showed what dominant I can be. Yet I will admit, I was convinced that he was gonna beat me. But my dark will and my Creatures of the Night support is what kept me going, and I remained unbeaten, thus destroying the eighth wonder of the world.
Got the new
And
microphone
now
because Cesaro
you've
took it
come
from
out
me.
here,
why.
and everything that you have said to me,
He's on the ramp.
I don't believe any of it. Yet, Cesaro, it seems like you lack patience from what I can see. There's
I
an
mean, he's
old
letting you
saying,
talk all for this 5 minutes.
patience
I was
is a virtue.
gonna say we need patience here.
You know, deep down, I could have selected anyone else. You could have had the next shot at hope and glory. But it seems like your disrespect and attitude towards me makes me wonder, if not question, if you're not worthy.
I'm done waiting. I am done talking. You will give me the match tonight, or I will come down and swing you around until you give it to me. I've been misused
Okay, yeah, good luck,
by this
bud.
company since day one. And
Okay,
now
bud.
I'm demanding my shot. I'm taking the spotlight from greedy legends like you, who steals the glory from guys like me,
He did not.
who are still in their prime. Give me what I want, or I will make you
I'm not
truly
going
dead
out there,
for
so
good.
somebody.
So you're demanding a shot against me?
He did
are
not
you?
just say that.
He did.
Well,
Oh
it
boy.
seems like I'm left with no option. If you are that desperate to take this title away from me, well, consider your demanding challenge is accepted.
Oh.
There's your main event.
On one condition.
Wait, what?
Uh-oh.
If you beat me, not only do you end my undefeated streak, but
Okay.
you become the World Heavyweight Champion of the WWA.
Well, yes.
Okay.
But if I win, your career is over.
Oh
And
boy.
you will
All
never
right.
become a part of the era of revolutionizing this new company.
My career? That's all? The way I see it, if I don't beat you, then I don't want to be in this stupid company or this damn cold, wet country anymore.
Oh,
Oh, that heat.
Just remember, Antonio Cesaro,
just
it's
piss off all
your
of
own
England.
greed, your demand, and most of all, the lack of patience is what will bring you down. And you will join the 4 souls that came before you. And I will see to it that the Swiss Superman will rest in peace.
There's your main event, Karl.
Well,
Well, there's our main event tonight, folks. A career match. Career versus
Be honest with you
title.
guys,
Cesaro,
I didn't hear a lot of that. I didn't hear a lot of that. I was running around backstage like an idiot trying to find somebody to stop that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm back, guys, on the commentary. That was pretty intense, guys.
and it is for
Yeah,
Here we go. Opening matchup. The TV title, guys. It's a
Oh, we got a T title match.
on the line.
Oh.
Here comes the former television champion, Bron Breakker.
Rematch from the pay-per-view.
Yes, indeed.
Glenn, let me ask
right.
you, what's it like to stand next to a champion like The Undertaker?
It was very astonishing and awe-inspiring, let me tell you. I won't forget it. It was just as astonishing when I first met him at the Comic-Con in 2019, cosplaying as him.
I don't know how you do it, Glenn, because I was shitting a brick backstage when Cesaro cut him off. I don't know how you stood in the ring with him. I'd have been well out in the audience.
Well, I was a bit stunned too as well. Well, Undertaker's giving it down. If Cesaro doesn't win, he's done. He's out of this company.
Indeed, he is.
Walking on thin ice,
Let's see.
would say.
Let's see who the TV champ. What's going to happen with the TV title tonight?
Just to give you a
These
heads
guys
up,
had a hard-fought match at the pay-per-view and could have gone either way.
Bron Breakker actually had the dream match, but Keith Lee was the one who said he'd be putting on the line because he wanted to have another shot at Bron Breakker. He was amazed by his performance.
Right, Albert Hall looking good here. Do you think the royal family are in attendance?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Prince Charles is here. Sorry, King Charles, I should say. Sorry. I forgot that for a minute.
Yep, family is here as well. Karl, go in.
So here comes the television champion, Keith Lee.
There's the man.
He says he's a fighting champion. Let's see what happens.
No, guys, like I said before, these two men want to do it all over again, and Keith Lee wanted it so badly. He wants to prove to be a fighting champ, and Bron has to prove he's worthy of it too. Like I said, Bron Breakker revolutionized that title, and now it's Keith Lee's turn to take it to limits it's never been before.
Oh, DM would be mad. He's dragging that title like The Rock does.
There have been discussions about something big coming in the future for the television championship, but you'll have to wait and see.
Oh.
I believe we'll have an announcement after this match, right?
Yeah, we will. Just heard word on the back, and we'll get information about that after this. Listen to this crowd. They're
Can't
actually
wait for that. The fans would pump.
Everything got thrown up in the air when somebody had the bollocks to cut off the Undertaker.
Yeah, he did. He didn't expect that.
I'm still missing a sheet of my format.
Don't worry,
Hey, come on, Tom. You're supposed to hold Cesaro back. You're supposed to prevent people from cutting him off. What the heck?
Anybody see
I know, right?
I need page 3 of the format. I don't know what's happening in about 10 minutes.
Oh,
I think The Undertaker took up all of
come on,
page
Tom.
3, to be honest.
Cesaro shouldn't be able to push back past you. You should just push him back. Come on.
You seen the size of him?
Well, he's begging for a push. Yeah.
WWE, you don't beg and demand, you earn it. That's what Keith Lee did. He earned his shot against the Braun Breaker.
Cesaro demanded and he got his shot, but his WWE career's on the line.
Yeah, and here we go, guys.
Oh, that's
Keith
the,
Lee was
that's the
the
risk.
You've got a question. Was it a good choice? We'll see later tonight. But right now, it's all about
If
the
he wins,
TV
it was a great choice.
And Braun Breaker.
Right now, it's all about the television title. Two young, up-and-coming, hungry fighters.
And his opponent.
Look at Keith Lee's attire, guys. He's wearing silver and gold, matching the title. Wow. Very colourful, Keith Lee.
World Television Champion.
It'll be a good match, guys. They live up high. Can they do better than they did in the last pay-per-view for that beautiful TV title? Second most
In the
point
WWF, in the WWF, the Intercontinental title is considered the workhorse's championship. Here in the WWA, I think that distinction is for the television championship.
I'd say so.
I would agree. That's the title it's been defended on every show so far.
Here we go, guys. The referee trying to get the
Look
belt.
at that beautiful championship. That's a thing of beauty right there.
So glad we were able to get these two to compete again here tonight.
This crowd wanted to see it, and to be honest, Braun Breaker and Keith want to do it all over again. And here we go for the TV title: Keith Lee versus Braun 2. Here we go, Irish whipping. Braun's coming in. Now he's got the big man, the Wichita Lineman, pushes him back, and whoa!
Wow, what a suplex!
And the strength of both of these guys.
Like anything you can do, I can do. But early cover. Come on,
Referee
ref,
wasn't
what are
ready
you doing?
for
Get in position,
He was daydreaming. Oh shit!
Just
I
keep
think
in mind,
he
guys,
wasn't
see,
expecting to
referees
cover
just
so
stood in
quickly in
their
this
fit.
match.
87-year-old.
wow.
Super.
Oh, the strength of Breaker.
Guys,
Good God.
Keith Lee is 6'2",
Good
340
Lord.
All the money we're spending on talent. Somebody forgot to sign referees, and I had to get 87-year-old Billy Finlay out of retirement.
Oh God!
He looks great for his age. He looks great for his age.
Tom, I don't know where you found these referees, but they're just standing there finger popping their butt.
I told you it's Billy Finlay. He's 87 years old. I didn't have long to find the referee.
Oh, heads up!
Oh my God! Keith Lee just took a spine buster and kicked up.
It's right back up and
And then he
wants
just
to karate chop the air.
runs him over.
I think that might have just angered. That might have just
Yeah,
angered Keith
impressed.
Lee more than hurt him.
Better. I can do anything better than you.
Oh, Mete press and a standing moonsault! Jesus!
My God!
Are you
Batman's flying.
certain you
Now
can do
Billy's back
anything
in
better than
position.
him? Can you do
Still
that
only a
better than
one.
him, Greg?
Wow. Need to remind you guys,
I don't think
Keith
anybody
Lee,
can do that.
6'2". He's 340 pounds. He's running around like a cruiserweight here. Now he's a former NFL player, Wichita lineman, from Wichita Falls, Texas. Here he goes again. Another stalling super. Into another
Could be another one.
Just, let's run that back.
Let's do it a little bit further
Oh,
away from the
Breaker
ropes this time.
Just getting crushed here.
He's kicking out at one.
Keith Lee acting like he kicked out at 2.
Yeah, but I think he's surprised that he's kicking out at one. That's what it is.
I think he was more surprised he kicked out after that much weight coming down on top of him.
Oof. I'm telling you, Braun Breaker's
Right.
not called Braun for nothing. He has a legacy to live up to. He's the son of Rick Steiner. I'm telling you. That's what he's fighting for in this match. But he wants that belt back. Keithy says no! Powerbombing on him!
Well, you want it back all he wants. If he keeps taking power bombs like that, he's not going to get it.
There's 1, 2. Oh, never mind.
Again, kick out at one.
Referee was checking if them shows were down, then he made the count. And just to let you know, guys, Off Track was sponsored by both KFC and Burger King tonight.
I see that. I don't think that's legally allowed.
It is in the UK.
Oh.
Yes. Look at that! Woo!
You're
Look at the
not allowed to
strength
be
of Braun
talking about
Breaker.
Good Lord. Well, I don't know.
All that sponsorship
Seems like
when you come in and they only gave me a $5 to sign
I say
referee.
your sponsorship, but
Well, yeah, because they're hiring Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan, The Undertaker. And
I did the best I could. I told you my instructions come in the post.
Seeing Burger King is making me want to get one of those Spider-Verse Whoppers they had not too long ago.
Oh God.
Oh,
I've
Keith
got my
Lee
I
just.
believe you can get a pink Whopper at the moment if you
Keith
go to
Lee
Burger King.
is like Rhino here.
I'm telling you, Braun Breaker wants the belt back, but Keith Lee is saying no. This that belt's
oh.
mine.
Powerbomb?
Yes, it
Pop up.
is.
Powerbomb. Yes, it is.
That do the trick.
All right, Billy, don't be finger popping your ass now.
We got 2 counts on him that time.
Oh,
Finally gets a 2
that
go.
was so close.
Gotta admit, guys, Braun Breaker is hungry. He wants that belt back so badly. He wanted that title. You know, of course, Keith Lee wants to bring it to heights it's never seen before, but these two men are putting on a classic in our opening contest tonight.
Oh, look out!
Whoa! Braun's not done
Oh,
yet.
what a backdrop.
Wrong guy, he's fired up.
spine buster.
On the pine.
Wow, nice comeback from the young Braun Breaker. He's only a young man, but this is his biggest match to date. I mean,
Oh, there's that missing page. Oh, right, there's that missing page. Right, I know what's coming now. Okay.
I think Tom Vice President.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
Frankenstein!
good.
Keith is back up again! He kicked up!
Both of these guys are the perfect mix of power and agility.
It's almost like this is a match made in heaven, if you would say. Look at
Yeah.
Braun.
Oh, it absolutely
Very
is.
much
Up
a
handle. Oh,
clash of styles, and it's a mix of styles.
This crowd in London are on their feet. They love this match. They're cheering for both guys here.
Oh,
This
big
match,
shot.
this match right here is one of those matches that I like to call two buffaloes going at it in a field.
Yes, indeed. Look at this. What's this? One's on the top. He's got the big man up. What's he doing?
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Wait,
can
no,
survive this.
Glenn, did you reinforce the ring?
Frankensteiner!
Yeah, obviously.
God.
Oh, for that.
Just like his
Oh, that's
uncle.
got to be it. That's the end of Keith Lee's run. New champion. Surely.
Oh,
So
kick out.
close.
Wait. What?
Kicked out
No.
at one. He kicked
He
out at
can?
one, Tom.
Wow.
Oh,
Ring is. Oh, he's going to hit him with the Steiner recliner. Change to Scott Steiner. Oh, he's going to make him submit.
Well, from one Steiner brother to, well, the same Steiner brother, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, family runs blood and Braun Breaker. He's going to do it, but Keith says no.
No, he got out of it.
But Keith Lee just too damn big to keep in that camel clutch Steiner recliner.
Keith Lee's just too damn powerful.
Here he goes, the Wichita Lamb, and
Big
Keith Lee's got him up.
power.
He's
Big
up.
bang.
Oh, the
Big
ring just
power
moved.
bomb.
1,
The ring just moved.
How?
Oh,
How
the
did he
ring
kick out
just
of that?
moved.
Did you
The
see
ring
look
just
on
moved.
Keith's face,
Wow.
man? You can't believe it.
Yeah, it did.
Well, this could be it.
Here we go, big bang catastrophe,
Yeah, I was
ladies
gonna
and
say
gentlemen.
that wasn't it.
He's
I
up.
think this is.
Boom.
That's it. Title retained, Keith.
That's gotta be it.
Finger popping yourself.
1,
1, 2.
2.
He kicks out the
Oh
big
my
bang
God.
catastrophe.
Wow.
Tom, you definitely need to find more referees that won't be finger popping
now at this
themselves.
point, we have to wonder: can Keith Lee put him away?
Keith is
He's getting frustrated. He's getting frustrated now.
Braun
Yeah,
Breaker's
he
coming
is.
back.
These men are absolutely exhausted.
Now Keith
Whoa,
Lee.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
What the
Oh,
shit?
what?
Oh my God!
He picked him up like a cruiserweight.
How is that even possible?
Oh, this is already our first match, and this crowd is astonished by these two young men.
They are.
And Keith Lee picks him up. A stalling double
By the-
choke slam.
Good lord.
Wow.
Braun is not. He's not playing around. He wants
Strength
that belt
here is
back.
off the chart.
Oh, just did that brutal body blow from Keith Lee there.
This London crowd is loving it. Keith Lee says no. That title's staying with me. Now, belly to belly.
Belly to belly suplex.
Oh,
Change of Brock Lesnar there with that overhead release belly to belly there from a standing position. Here we go.
he's
Big
going
bang
for it
catastrophe
again.
number
here we
2.
go. Another.
He's up.
Big.
And he's down.
So nice
beat
and
me.
twice.
That's it.
His feet were on the ropes there.
There it is.
And that gets the
Cleveland
job
Payne.
done.
What a magnificent opener to a title defense.
What shown by Braun Breaker, even in defeat.
Yeah.
Well, then, I don't know if I was the only one who noticed it, though, but it looked like that Keith Lee was holding the bottom rope with his feet.
No. Keith Lee wouldn't never cheat.
Oh, you talk about the code of honor.
There we go.
Yeah,
There we
there
go.
it is.
Good sign of
There it
respect.
is. You love to see it.
That's why it's about in the World Wrestling Alliance, guys.
What a fantastic match there
oh,
from
guys,
Keith
this is
Lee as he
important. Still
defends
Mooney's in the
television
arena.
title. And ladies and gentlemen, WWA management have authorized me to let you all know about a new set of rules that will be going on with the television title. It's called the Lucky Seven.
Okay.
And what it means is if a world television champion defends their title 7 times, they can then cash in that championship. They will vacate the championship for a shot at the WWA World Heavyweight Championship. Now, draws do absolutely count. You can draw with a time limit, a DQ, or a count out. Any of that does apply. If you walk out of the event with the WWA Television Championship 7 times, you can cash it in for a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. And what a game-changing set of rules that is, folks. With that said, let's go back to ringside, and I'll see you later.
I like it.
Well, that's what we got. Here we go. Here's our first recap, guys.
Debut of Mustache Mountain and a mystery opponent. But who's it going to be?
There's Sheamus. He's completely been stitched up after
Who do they even know who works for?
The Brawling Brutes is a trio back together. Now Cesaro's up and left Sheamus high and dry.
I know. Poor Cesaro or poor Sheamus earned a tag team title match.
And then Cesaro's like, no, I don't want it. I want a world title shot.
Our partner? Well, he's been here for a while, actually. In fact, he's right behind you. Aren't you, Pete?
Oh no, he's turned his back on him!
Hey, what? Wait, what? No, what the hell is
He's
this?
turned his back on the Braun Brute!
What the hell is this?
He was the third man in this match! It's like Bash the Beast 96 all over again!
Are you kidding me? What the hell?
He done has backstabbed his own partners!
After everything, Sheamus has helped him through so much in his career. What the hell?
He's shaking hands with him. He's done. They sold his soul. They're saving his health.
Here comes the tag team title rematch. The Viking Raiders and Mysterio and Ricochet 2. You want to do it all over again, and this is what they got.
So much going on tonight. We have had to slightly shorten some of the matches.
Yep.
These two men wanted a rematch from the tournament finals, and well, Ricochet.
This is where you've got to buy your tickets to WWA events because you only see highlights on TV. But if you go to the shows live in attendance, you see the matches in full.
What a move here!
Whoa!
Ricochet suddenly took his chair, Gable.
I think he is.
My goodness.
Oh, and a dropkick
This
sending.
Ray and Ricochet team is just working so well together, but Viking Raiders just too damn
no, there
big.
it is.
Oh no.
I think that knocked Rey Mysterio's mask out of position there. What happened?
I think he knocked Rey Mysterio's brain out of his nose.
New
We got new
champions.
stabs. Oh, the toss.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Wow.
Raiders got the job done.
Well, I guess all the tag team division has to be put on notice because Valhalla has landed.
Yeah, they have.
Wow, this
One of
crowd
the highlights
can't believe it.
here. They're stunned into silence.
What a-
Noticing in these highlights,
match,
it seems that
and-
Ricochet was in the ring a lot longer than Mysterio. I wonder what went on there.
Maybe Rey Mysterio had knee problems, I think, or something. We don't know. We'll have to get confirmation on Hotwired next week. But look at this. This nearly got
they were attacked. They were attacked after the pay-per-view. They've been wow, what a move! They've been
WWA tag team.
I mean, they've been defending their belts, but they've also been attacked in the back. They've been attacked out in the ring.
The Viking Raiders, the brand new tag team champions. Wow. Alright, wrestling
What a
fans,
night,
Sean Mooney
man.
here on location, and I
We're
have
really getting our money's
a little
worth
bit of
out of Sean
disturbing
Mooney tonight.
news. A source from within let me know that they believe that Glenn Barker may not be the actual owner of the WWA. You heard it right, folks. He is the figurehead. He's been running this thing, and for all intents and purposes, he has all of the managerial power. However, sources close to him said to us, and we got an anonymous tip, that several financial
what did you
backers
say?
backed Glenn in making the WWA a possibility. How else can he afford the rest of this
No
talent?
comment.
Of course. But the difference is those financial backers may have
didn't
had
send
a
Sean
clause
Mooney.
in their contract that they will have creative and, well, ultimate power in the WWA due to the investment that they made monetarily. Now, I did go and look into this, and I found evidence that one of the corporations that invested in World Wrestling Alliance and started this company up was a company called Titan Sports. Now, for those of you who don't know, Titan Sports is the former name of the company that used to own the World Wrestling Alliance. Then it became WWF, then became WWE. But originally, it was known as Titan Sports through the 80s and 90s. So, folks, I mean, you can join your own conclusions of that, but there seems to be one individual that could be behind it who was ousted from his own company. And given a lot of the talent that we've got here in the WWA, it would make a lot of sense if this person was the financial backer behind starting up the WWA.
Well done,
folks,
Sean.
Nothing else than that. I'm going to continue investigating this. I thank Glenn for letting me put this on the air. I know it can't be easy to air this. However, I will get to the truth, and I will let you know as soon as I do. Back to you guys.
Yeah, how are you allowing this?
Don't ask me. Here we go. Back to another recap, guys. The women's world title.
That was it.
The thing is, all this money came in, and we needed to know where it came from. So we asked Sean to have a look into it. You know.
Here we go, guys. Women's title match. I've got nothing to say, man. Speechless.
Yeah, we had the Saudis, and we ended up with something worse.
Here we go.
I'll be honest, I was expecting Saudi Arabia, I must say.
These two men have had.
We'll have to see what Sean finds out going forward, though.
Mandy Rose.
Nice move from Mandy Rose.
She nearly got the win with that move. She beat Bailey before the ladder match a few weeks back, and now they're doing it all over again.
Oh, the Bailey to Bailey from the second rope.
Bailey's been disrespecting that title, but here she couldn't
has
get
to
it.
be it. We're playing here right here.
1, 2.
Oh, she
nearly
kicked
had it.
out.
You almost had it there, guys.
Oh,
Splash
slide.
from Mandy Rose at the top. 1, 2.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
So close. What a match between these two women. But wait, Mandy Rose. Oh, there it is. Gotta do it.
Oh, really on the side of the head.
I think that's it.
1,
1,
2, 3. New champion.
That's it.
Guys, I'm not gonna say anything, but somebody just walked past me in the back, and oh no. Don't
worry, Tom. We'll get that sorted. But wow.
Well, I mean, the big story here is 2 titles have changed hands. First the tag team titles, and now the women's title are changing hands.
You're right.
I can't believe who just walked past me, guys, in Gorilla.
Honestly, guys, this crowd in London are amazed by what we're seeing.
Hey, Tom, who just walked right past you? Did you get a good look at him?
Yeah. What do they look like?
I know.
Were they tall?
I don't like cutting things off, but I know who just walked past me, and I'm gonna have to go and call the lawyers.
Don't worry, Tom. We'll still
Are they legally allowed to be here tonight? Are they under investigation?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Anyways, get back to the whole match.
Wow.
Champion crown. 2 in a row here, Karl. First the women, and now the
champion. That does not bode well for a certain dead man.
Yeah, this is the night of all the titles changing hands, apparently. Apart from Keith Lee. Keith Lee retained, but the tag titles and the women's title changing hands.
One more defense closer to a potential world title shot.
Look at Mandy Rose. She's so happy she's got that belt. She wanted it and she earned it. Who defend that belt like a world champion?
She's celebrating with the fans. The lights are out. What's going on here?
Are you kidding
Is
me?
that who I think it is?
No way, guys.
He's here!
No way. No way. No way.
In London. What a surprise. First Kevin Nash and now Flair's here. It's 2 years ago it was Atonishment.
He's styling and profiling,
He's
boys.
here. The rumor is true.
Wow. This crowd is amazing.
Woo!
Tom got the scoop.
So,
I need a drink.
this.
I need a drink.
This. Woo, 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 woo. So this is the World Wrestling Alliance. My God. Man, I'm going to be honest. This new company, at my first impression, is breathtaking right now. With such a following of fans, with all the potential to take wrestling to the path and preserving what sport this is all about. Just like it was about glory
Oops,
days
Rick's
at the
mic's broken.
WWA. It's what the
was
nature
patching
boy
it.
can see. Woo, 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 woo.
He's muffing the
Talent of
microphone.
old and new, all coming together. Men and women who are so passionate just to leave their blood, their sweat, and their tears in this very ring. But before I get on to what I mainly need to discuss, there's something I need to talk about for just a moment.
Oh, here we
You will
go.
indulge
Flair, don't.
the nature boy. So,
Flair,
Oh
don't
no.
you dare.
No.
yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. This is
Yay!
unbelievable. Thank you. So, I was talking to some of the guys on the back, and they wanted me to get this off of not just my chest, but everyone else's chest. So last week, before the Nature Boy
Christ.
Ric Flair got the news that he was being traded to WWA, I was watching a show that claims to be All Elite.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I'm gonna do this show too. Yeah. And I saw an old friend of mine.
Boo.
You probably know him very
boo.
well.
We don't like those guys.
His name is Jimmy Cornette.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm the lawyers.
You know, I think that's the first time in a real long time that the Nature Boy has gotten an asshole chant.
All shoot
mentioning
all the
something
time
else.
here in
They're not
WWA.
calling me an asshole. They're calling you an asshole, Jimmy Cornette. Yeah, I've been seeing everything you've been saying on Twitter, everything you've been saying on Facebook. Jimmy Cornette, you say that Ric Flair
We are going
is
to
a
have such a
washed-up
lawsuit.
has-been that needs to just call it quits.
Who
That
sent
needs
him
to
out
go
here
to
drunk?
the retirement home.
It's 2K14 all over again.
Well, Jimmy, you know what, Jimmy? Let me get this jacket off. Oh my God, get this tie off.
He's just going on.
You know what? Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna need to drop my own jacket. Hold on. Woo! Jimmy, I may be over 70 years old, but I still got it, baby. I still got it. That's right.
This is a really good Ric Flair voice, Bradley, I'll have to say.
My
Girl, it's
career
been a
may
fantastic
be over.
career.
Yes, I will admit that. I will admit that my career is over. I don't have a chance to do this ever again. Yeah, I know. But Jimmy, you say you know
no.
all about the Nature
Don't worry, we
Boy.
got a time machine, we'll sort you
You
out.
say you know all about the Nature Boy.
You unmute yourself,
Jimmy,
Tom,
if you would remember, back in 1978, my career should have ended. I should not have been here. I should not be standing here. I should not be breathing. I should not be talking into a microphone. Back in 1978, lightning struck my umbrella, bounced off my umbrella, and zapped the guy right next to me. I should be dead,
What?
but I'm not. I am a blessed man, Jimmy Cornette.
He
so
promised
what
he
you
was.
say
He promised
is
he was
that
going
you
to do a tight 5 minutes.
WWA back in January, just let you dry up and sit on the shelf.
Why did you give him a
Jimmy.
mic, Tom?
Jimmy,
He said.
you know darn
I
well
gave
how
him
this business
notes.
works, or you claim
gave
to know
Rick
how
notes?
this business works, man.
Throw the notes out.
Sometimes things just don't fall into place.
Oh yeah, shit. The notes are over there by the
Jimmy,
curtain. Oh,
here's something that you need to understand, bit man.
This thing
That
gets worse.
that maybe it just wasn't your
it
time.
was a
You
short
say
career,
that you have
but you know.
made it in All Elite. You say that FTR is the greatest tag team.
I wonder if any more of those
history?
children.
I got more talent in my pinky finger than those two put together. So Jimmy, maybe the next time that you are either hosting your little podcast in your mom's basement,
True.
or the
Okay.
next time that you're at an All Elite show, maybe take a look into the crowd, and you'll see a sign like what this guy right here is holding up. This sign says, "Flair is God." They're calling me God. Hell, I am God in this industry. So Cornette, you can talk all you
The
want,
guy
you
next to
son
him
of a
just holds up a
bitch.
sign that says Charlotte.
But I'm throwing out the challenge right here, right now, because I'm not a coward like you.
I am
I
woefully
will
out of
find
my
the
depth.
hottest tag team in WWA, and I will meet you and your so-called
Are we all
FTR.
issuing challenges to Jim
Name
Cornette?
the time,
An
the
FDR.
place, and bring the champagne, buddy, because when the Nature
Oh my
Boy
God,
is
they're gonna
in
be so
town,
busy
everybody will
for
be
nothing
styling
ever
and
that we're not doing.
profiling. Woo!
I really hope he gets to the point,
Now that I've gotten that off my
because
chest,
he's at.
Yep, he's there.
Oh,
what I
thank
was
God for
talking about.
that.
Got over it.
The women of this business. I'm sure you all
Oh,
saw
there we
what
go.
Bailey and
Well,
Mandy
hey,
Rose did here.
these were the this was what
That
I
was an
asked for.
impressive battle, wasn't it? My God, that was so glorious.
Back
And
on
that's
track at
something
last.
that
Yeah,
the
we did. We
Nature
really
Boy
loved it, yeah.
respects. And that is ladies
on track
fighting like
now.
hot badass pros, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah. But unfortunately for you two, neither of you, and the Nature Boy says, neither one of you will be champion for very long. Because the guy who owns
He's
this
the
place,
Rock.
the guy who helped create this new company, could be the Nature Boy as far as we know. Woo woo woo! It sparked a revolution and made the premium trade in wrestling today.
Oh, well,
The
yeah,
event
no.
that is known as of hope and glory. The true queen of wrestling herself. That's right. She is the daughter of the styling, profiling, limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, son of a gun will arrive and debut here to begin her reign of the women's division of the World Wrestling Alliance. Woo! Thank you all so much.
Jim,
God bless
listen,
you all.
listen.
I love you all.
Right,
Thank you.
apologise and we'll move on, okay?
Well,
Apologise and
JR,
we'll
it
move on.
seems like the
I
Nature
think
Boy
we can
took
get
his
out of
time
this.
to get there.
It's-
And I
it's-
certainly hope all
wow.
warriors in the
Is he-
WWA are available.
Is he saying Charlotte
Indeed,
Flair?
Down West. Ric Flair went off script there,
He
ladies and
did.
gentlemen, and we humbly apologise for
It's
that.
official. I've
But
just
be
got to
that
know.
as it may,
He's coming
his
to
daughter,
WWA.
Charlotte Flair, will be debuting at our next official pay-per-view, which is called Hope
Oh,
and
okay.
Glory. And
It's
so
true.
Flair said she'll have
Charlotte
her
Flair's
eyes
coming.
set on the newly
Wow.
crowned women's champion,
All right.
which is now being held by Mandy Rose. Indeed, we've seen the title change hands, and now Mandy Rose has got a long list of challenges to defend. And Charlotte Flair.
You know,
will
I
be
could have
among
just got the commentators to do this.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've just been getting word that something's happening in the back. Something to
Yeah,
do
that
with
would have been
Samoa
far less
Joe.
fun.
Guys,
Whoa,
let's
whoa,
get out
wait.
there and find
No.
out.
That would have been far less
Something's
good.
We
happening.
come
Something's
backstage
happening.
and we can see Samoa Joe has been laid
Oh,
out,
for God.
beaten and
No.
battered.
Tom, figure
And
this
the
out. What are
Taker
you
reveals
doing?
himself. It's none other.
We need
than
security.
Triple H.
Oh, God damn it, Triple
We
H.
thought this was over, Joe.
Oh,
We're
no.
far from done.
Oh, shit. He's
You
supposed
choked
to
me
be in the
out,
European.
yes.
Oh,
But I see
I
you
thought
in the
Joe
match.
killed you.
You screwed
He
yourself
attacked,
out of it.
let's attack Samoa
And
Joe,
I
and
hold
he's
my
now
victory
took him
over
out the
you.
Euro Rumble match.
Come
Oh
hope
my
and glory,
God.
if you can make it.
hang on. I'm
We're
going
not
to have to go and
sell
find
it
someone
to
to go out
match.
there. Hang on a
We're gonna
minute.
sell it on my terms. So
Get
bring
the
it down
police.
again.
Get the police to stop this
Because the
man.
next time you try to cripple me and put me out of my own misery,
There's a hole in the next match.
just
Oh,
know,
gee.
Joe,
I'll
I'm
have to
that
find a
damn good at
replacement, Tom.
screwing
I'm
people,
on it. Hang
if
on.
not crippling.
Go get it done,
So
Glenn.
you better pray
Hello.
Glenn,
that I don't end your
call him,
career
okay?
at
Call
Hope
him.
and Glory.
Yeah, I'm on the phone right now.
Oh
Oh.
my God, This is disgusting by Triple H. He's taken out Samoa Joe. He was
Yes,
the
he
10th
has.
man to enter this Euro Royal, and now Triple H has screwed him out.
Oh, that's my
Now we
second
gotta
bottle
find
of
a
whiskey
damn
down.
replacement. This is absolutely disgusting by the acts of Triple H. Same here, JR.
Can you get someone,
We
Glen?
don't know who's
Because
going to replace
we
Samoa
need
Joe.
someone out there.
Who in the hell
No,
will join
Samoa
now
Joe
as
is supposed to be in
10th
this
members
battle
join
royal,
the
but
Friday
now
we
he's
got
been
right
taken
now.
out. We don't
Not,
know who's
not
going to.
anymore.
We cut backstage and we
Whoa.
can now see
Oh,
Brock
Brock
Lesnar
Lesnar.
and Paul Heyman in the locker
Oh
room
boy.
getting ready as the upcoming battle for the new league title, the Euro Championship, is about to be commenced. This is it, Brock Lesnar. This is the night that you get your biggest achievement since you've dominated the WWA over the last 7 months. You have been unbeaten. No one's ever beaten you. And now you will make a bigger
Yeah, that's what that
statement.
means.
You are going to annihilate 8 out of the 9 guys that will stand before you. Whoever
Gotta admit,
survives
JJ,
has
my
you
Paul
to
impression
deal with.
was
If
getting
you are the
better. I was
last
thinking of you
one
doing
the
this.
2 men in there. Just think about
Ladies
it, Brock.
and gentlemen.
This will be the launching of your new career.
Not bad.
And unlike the past that you have had before
Yeah, pretty
you
good.
fall in WWF,
Just try not to laugh, not to
even
do this,
when
because
you
it's so
first
funny.
started back in 2002, this
Truth be-
night
truth be
is
told,
going
I
to
I do
think-
be
apologize
your
about
crown
that
of
Ric Flair
glory.
promo. My
This
mic kept
night,
messing up.
you become a champion at last.
I thought it was really
Your
good.
First taste.
Yeah, no,
of
I
WWA
thought that was a great
gold.
job.
I wish Rick had stuck to
They're gonna
Rick
give
had
all the
not, you know.
beating.
I
All
mean,
those guys are gonna take
the,
you
the,
to
lo-
Suplex
I've got
City,
3 missed
and
calls
one
from the
by
lawyers
one, they
and
will
1
all
from
be
Jerry
left battered,
McDevitt.
bloody, and beaten while you stand
Ric Flair's
tall.
Hey,
gonna.
I don't know. I think
hey,
McDevitt
hey,
might work for you guys now.
Will become
Well, hey, he's a
astonished
nature
I hope
boy.
he
He can say
does.
whatever he
my
wants.
client,
I hope he does.
my once-in-a-lifetime beast of a man who will show the
I hope he does. Lionel Hutz
WWA
is a terrible
why
lawyer.
you are the one and only reigning, conquering, destructive, undisputed,
I am
indestructible
so glad we have Paul
beast of the
Heyman
goddess
because
from
it gives me so
Minneapolis,
much time to
Minnesota.
find somebody to fill that spot.
You got it,
Hang on.
Paul. I can
Oh,
already taste that Euro
Fox just
title
broke his
title.
silence.
Hang
This
on,
is
wait,
it.
he's still here.
This will be
Fucking send him
the
out.
greatest
Send him
victory
out.
I've had. And nobody, as you have said,
There you
can
go. I've
stop
sorted your opponent out. I've
None of
sorted
those
you someone out,
guys
Glenn. He's
in
still
the
here.
Euro Rumble.
I got him.
Will
Tom,
stop
I've got
me
him. Don't worry.
in
I've
creating
just
the
told him. He's filling
foundation
in. Joe.
of Suplex City in the World Wrestling Alliance.
Brock Lesnar broke his silence, man. He
Ladies
wants
and
that.
gentlemen,
Here
your
you go,
next
JJ.
contest is the special 10-man Euro Royale, and it will determine your first ever WWA
This is the one you've been waiting for, JJ, remember?
The first 2 individuals will start the match, and then every
Yes, this
60
is a
seconds,
stacked
another
card, but
competitor
one of the
will enter
competitors was
ring,
taken out by a damn
depending on the
sledgehammer.
numbers that he
Yeah, but we
drew.
found someone to
The
take
last
over, so it's
superstar
alright.
remaining in
We're
this
well and
ring
good.
Who that
after
could
The mystery
all
10th
10
guy,
have
who could it
entered
be?
will be the winner and will be crowned your first ever WWA
Here's the title, guys. Here's what it looks like.
champion.
There's the
And
bell.
now introducing the combatants.
Oh no! Brock Lesnar got number 1! Oh no! That's not good for the other guys. Oh dear.
Or is it not good for Brock Lesnar? Because normally when you go number
This
1,
was
you're
a-
going to be the most tired.
Well, if this was a 30-man Royal Rumble, I'd say so, but 10 men, I think Brock could take out 10
I was
men.
gonna say I feel bad for number 2.
The individual that drew
I feel bad for number 10.
Brock Lesnar.
I feel bad for all the other 9 guys, to be honest.
But now I wonder how are y'all affording all this pyrotechnics right now?
I mean, that's me. I'm spending it wisely on the tower.
Well, that's what Sean Mooney's looking into.
Tom, any comment?
I legally
John
can't
Mooney
say
apparently part of the
anything at this
IRS. Looking into the tax.
I haven't got Ted DiBiase, man. I didn't get him. God damn it.
point. I sent.
Those freaking IRS bastards.
All we know about the
I mean,
the
nobody's
Shade
checks has
ownership of
bounced,
the
right?
company.
Like we're all getting paid here.
Yeah.
Well, my checks cashed, but I mean, there wasn't very much
I
on
mean,
them.
we know Heyman's not running this thing.
Guys, I just
Are
don't
you
know.
sure
Brock
any of
Lesnar
y'all's
number 1.
checks haven't
Who's
bounced
number
yet?
2? Who's the second man who will
All
find
we know for the time being is that there's a company who put some money in called Titan Sports, and we can only draw the.
Oh no!
This is number 2.
Oh my God! It's Andre!
Oh, good God.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, Brock Lesnar.
So everybody who's number 3 through number 10 can just knock them out.
Oh my Lord! This is not good.
The 3 through 10, they can just go home.
I mean, guys, it is the European Championship. It is very appropriate for a giant from France to enter this match.
It is. It is.
And Brock does look like
If I'm number 3, I'm forfeiting.
and Brock does look like Hitler's Superman.
Noble, French out.
Carl,
We have Andre the
Brock Lesnar
Giant.
was Hitler's wet dream, you mean?
Hitler's Uberman.
Oh my God. I was about to say
Oh,
that.
Brock is actually part German, actually. He is. Thomas Lesnar, I think he's.
Oh, that's who it's the 10th man, Heidenreich.
Lord.
Jesus, this is not going to be good, Lesnar. Here we go, guys. Who's going to win out these two?
We'll see. Brock Lesnar's a strong guy. Well, here's your chance.
Good.
Oh, why did you just shoved him?
Look
Here we
how
go.
small Brock Lesnar
Just
looks
shoved him in the
next to
corner.
Giant.
This
Brock
looks like
now-
a retelling of Hogan. Oh my goodness.
Well, I'll do it.
You know
Well,
what? I'm
Lesnar
gonna go ahead and say.
able to drive Andre down.
Oh my God, he just bounced on him. Oh.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say.
The thing is, at the last place.
Wow. Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. The irresistible force meeting the immovable object.
Who's it going to be at number 3, though?
Who's going to join these two guys?
Who wants to join these two?
Hulk Hogan!
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh no!
Everybody
you
wants
kidding
the
me?
European title. Everybody wants the
This is for the
European Championship.
European title.
Hogan's not European, brother. He wants to.
I mean, Hogan has to be going over, right?
You don't have to be from Europe to go for this championship.
If Hogan wins, does he get the Al Snow gimmick?
I don't
What's he
think he
gonna
does.
do when Hulk Hogan and all his Hulkamaniacs run wild over you?
I think he gets crowned king, right? Is that how this works?
No, he doesn't. Here comes number 4, guys.
This match is all about the brand new championship belt.
Who's number 4, guys?
Who's going to be number 4 though?
Drew McIntyre!
Well,
Well, here's
broken
a
dreams.
favorite. Here's a crowd favorite, at least.
yeah, the new signing here, coming
McIntyre making his debut.
coming from the WWF over to the WWA.
Yeah.
Oh, Drew
was-
McIntyre.
I understand. I understand
Very frustrated
earlier
with his
tonight.
WWF time, and he's looking for
I
a
understand.
fresh start.
I understand that earlier tonight there was a bit of a scuffle backstage after the match, after the Mustache Mountain versus Sheamus and Ridge Holland match earlier, and I understand that Drew broke it up backstage, so we'll have to see where that goes going forward.
Joining again. Who's number 5? 3, 2, 1. Who is it next? The ring is splitting up quite fast. It's
Gordon Devlin.
Well, one of these things is not like the other.
One of these things is Jordan
Choke slam by
Devlin.
Hogan. There's Jordan Devlin. Here he comes.
You know,
If
he's battle royals
Hogan-
are funny.
Oh my God!
My
And now,
goodness, these battle
going to the
royals are
ring of
funny.
Brock
Sometimes
Lesnar.
the person you least expect to win.
Wait,
can
wait,
win.
Jordan,
Well, so much for that.
Time was for that debut, man. Brock just threw him out the ring as
So
soon
much
as he
for
came
that.
in. That's got to be a record.
Oh my goodness, Hogan is getting thrown around.
Wait,
Here.
wait, Andre's gone. Oh no! Brock Lesnar's tearing
Who's
through
come next at
everybody.
number 6?
Can you imagine what those people at ringside felt when that happened?
Here comes number 6. Who's it going to be? Finn Balor.
Wow.
Jordan Devlin's leveled up like a Pokemon.
I think Jordan Devlin was hoping to still be here when he's.
Demon version, so he doesn't have a chance.
I think Jordan Devlin was hoping to still be there when. I think he was hoping to still be there when Finn got to the ring. Obviously, that didn't work out.
No.
What was the plan? British
Brock Lesnar happened to that plan.
Yeah,
But
they
it's
trained
not the
together,
demon
and
Finn Balor,
obviously
so he doesn't really have a chance.
looking to team up, but not tonight.
Look at this. We've got a dream match. Hogan against Balor and the two guys who went evented WrestleMania 36.
Oh, no, Drew's gone.
Wow.
He's dominated.
That's a shocker. That's a shocker.
Brock has eliminated every man in the match so far.
Who's number 7? Kenta.
Kenta Kobashi.
Oh, it's not Kenta Kobashi. It's the little Kenta.
It is. It's Kenta Kobayashi.
There he is. Kenta making his debut. The originator of Strong Style. The master of the PTS.
Now we're seeing Kenta against Hulk Hogan. Only in the WWA.
How wild is that?
Oh, this is a fantasy universe that becomes reality. What makes this company so unique. Meanwhile, Balor is just battering on Lesnar and having a bit of a street brawl. Kenta might be going here. Hogan's got him.
Oh my God.
Number 9.
I think Balor might be injured again.
Who's going to be joining the fray now? Who's number 9,
Who
guys?
wouldn't after taking that?
One. This is number 8, isn't it?
Yeah. Russian guy who had a match with Daniel Bryan back in 2009.
The hometown country favourite.
This match has been full of debuts here tonight.
Yeah,
some of the people did. Some of them did. Some of these guys did appear on shows throughout the week around Europe, and they won opportunities to enter this match. As you saw, Zach, a few of them on the pre-show, the winners.
In that case, I feel bad for Jordan Devlin.
Yeah. Guys, just let you guys know.
Well, the small guys are here now.
Hogan and Zack Sabre Jr. are going to this match to win their
Zack Sabre Jr. just took down Brock Lesnar with an uppercut.
Here comes number 9. What's it going to be?
He's going to join the fray now, guys.
Yeah, this is 9, isn't it?
Yeah, number 9.
Yep.
Big debut.
This is a great shot for Humberto.
He knocked down the corner, guys.
Is number 10 ready? Guys, is number 10 ready?
But number 10 was supposed to be Samoa Joe, right?
Yeah. We've managed last minute to get someone to take the place.
Okay.
Got it. I all thought you guys. Number 10 has been.
I'm so glad he hadn't gone home.
I can't wait.
Can you believe this, guys?
I've just been heard
made it all the way through.
the replacement. The 10th entrance is about to make his appearance.
Here we go, guys.
Taking
Who's
Joe's
number 10?
place.
So who's it going to be?
Okay.
No, Joe's going to be number 10. And
You hate that for Samoa Joe, but who's going to be number 10?
Yeah, this should have been Samoa Joe.
The winner's gone black. What's going on? Have we lost power here, JR?
What?
Oh, no, I didn't do anything, Michael Hayes.
Put a penny in the meter, please.
Take it easy, down west. We get the power back on.
Well, those financial backers better come
who's
up with
that?
checks real quick.
What's he doing here?
Oh, my God! That's blown out!
Oh no!
That can't be 1/3!
No.
Oh, it's Jesus!
Oh, I found a replacement.
It's Glen! It's Glen who has the marriage!
Well, of course you did, Ben.
The Bread of Exchange in London! He's going to be your Rumble JR! Jeez!
No, Kane. Look, JJ, Kane, not Jesus, Kane.
I mean, in this company, Undertaker is God and Kane is Jesus. Let's be honest.
Kane wants the real title.
He's booked like Jesus, but he's not Jesus.
He's not Satan. And Hogan's going right for him.
Oh my God. Hogan, watch that epic entrance. Was like, let me get my heat back, brother. First thing that happens when Kane comes to the ring is Hogan body slams him. Of course, that's what. Kane just walked up to him. Hogan's just like, body slam, dude.
Kane just sat up in no sound. And look at that, he's got Hogan on the ropes. Oh my God!
Okay.
And Kane gets the Hogan.
And that'll teach him for doing that, Carl.
Well, we knew that spot was coming up.
Out of here.
Zack Sabre Jr.'s gone, guys.
Sabre's gone as well. Sabre's gone as well.
But these 5 men are going to be the new European champions.
What's hanging on? Hogan's telling the referee, now listen, brother, I wasn't eliminated.
He was eliminated. We
You
saw
didn't
it.
see that.
Who's he going to pull over the top rope this time?
Yeah, this was WCW becoming back in the ring.
Guys, I think JJ's absolutely lost the word. He's shocked.
You're right. You're right.
I think JJ just shut his pants.
I think that's a bit far, but
Look at this, Kane and Balor, they were partners, right? And now they're going after each other.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm
There's
so
no
glad.
partners when it comes to the European Championship.
I think somebody needs to
Well, don't forget, of course, Kane and
himself.
don't forget Kane and Balor, of course, were partners in Hell in a Cell, but
You said that, Karl. Yeah, wait a minute. He's got Karl on the top.
But the European title means so much.
Third prize title. Humberto's taking the sweet strike here, and Ken has been pulling the heck out of Lesnar on the floor. Woo!
let's expect to pay for it.
What's been there from the beginning all the way to the end? Who'd have thunk it?
It was number 1, and he's still there.
This crowd can't believe what they're seeing here.
Pence is going to try and throw Brock out.
Here we go. Will he have?
But how's he going to get on? There goes Humberto.
Wait, Paul's got Lesnar. Look. Oh my God!
Oh, no way!
My God!
No way!
Brock.
Kane is out, and now we're
And
down
there
to
goes
Kane
Kenta.
and Balor.
One of these
Kane
two
versus
men,
Finn Balor.
champion of the WWA of the European
Two
title.
men who teamed together at Hell in a Cell.
Former tag team partners now about
And
to
coming
go,
down to this.
go hell to hell.
One demon versus another.
Well, although right now Finn Balor, he is not the demon Finn Balor, so I think this version of Finn Balor is weaker.
Oh, I don't know. Finn Balor's still a strong, capable wrestler, whether he's got the paint or not.
Never can out Balor. He pulls a lot of bag of tricks in there, but I'm telling you, this crowd is shocked. Kane's replaced Samoa Joe at number 10. But wow, what a rumble we've had, guys. Balor's going up. Is he going to skin the cat? Oh,
almost had him.
Okay.
Just about there.
Wait, Balor's coming up now. Kane's got a hold of Balor. Shoots him into the corner. The Big Red Machinist has been kicking ass since he got in there. And here we go. He's got Balor hooked up. He's almost got him. Balor's teetering.
As far as last minute replacements go, I'm so glad he was still here.
Oh, Kane wasn't going to leave anywhere, man.
I don't know who I would have sent out if he wasn't still here.
How did you get him to agree?
European title, JJ.
It was like,
That was on the line.
oh, a kick to the low liner. And he's got Balor. Here he goes, Irish whip. Balor's over, and it's over. Kane won the title. He's captured
Brand
the
new
European title.
champion.
Well, I hate to be anyone who challenges him because they got to go through hellfire and brimstone to get it.
Gotta put it after to Balor. He held on, but Kane was just so dominant. Hellfire and brimstone prevailed at the None of Us tournament in London. Brock Lesnar nearly made it, but even he couldn't do it. This crowd is amazed.
Finn Balor had a good performance. Everybody had a good performance apart from maybe Jordan Devlin.
WWA European Champion.
My goodness.
We haven't made the physical belt yet. We'll get to him next month.
The Kane's like, where's my damn belt?
Here we go, guys. Main event time now. Here we go.
Is Cesaro's WWE career over, or will he become world champion?
The WWA.
This is what we've been building up for, guys, all night long, and finally we're going to see it. Of all the challengers, Cesaro, unlikeliest of challengers, but he's got it because of his greediness. The Taker accepted it anyway. This is the 4th title defense from the Phenom. It's a shame Cesaro, he didn't perform in the Europe Battle Royal because he could have represented Europe with pride. That's the actual big title. He wants to be the heavyweight champion of everybody in this company. But greediness doesn't cut it in this. You have to earn it. You follow the code of honor.
Well, I mean, he definitely earned that tag title shot at the pay-per-view, but he decided not to take it. He decided to abandon Sheamus to get turned on here tonight by the Brawley Brutes and go for the world title instead. But he's putting his career in the WWA on the line to do it.
And I bet you Sheamus wasn't happy with that backstage either. I mean, this is what happens when you demand, especially when you tell someone like The Undertaker. Uh-oh. Did you hear that, guys? No way.
I didn't know he was here.
Are you kidding me? Is he here, JJ?
We just heard his voice. Definitely here.
There he is! Paul Bearer is here!
He's here! It's The Undertaker! He's got the arm with him! This crowd is going insane!
We saw the hint towards Paul Bearer when it came out with Brother Love. Brother Love had the urn. Maybe that was a hint towards Paul Bearer's return.
It was, and the father of Cain as well. Wow. This has been a night of one big surprise after another, and finally, the Undertaker's manager is here. Accompany the champion. This has totally been an astonishing night in the World Wrestling Alliance. Wouldn't you agree, guys?
It's not over yet, though. We've still got one of the like his attitude or not, one of the supreme athletes in the business today, going up against the Undertaker.
Indeed.
All the world title with his career on the line.
Wow, Paul Bearer's looking in good health as ever. Judging by the Undertaker's attire, it looks like he's branding his WrestleMania 13 look here, almost, from 1997. Wow.
Well. Both brothers are champions now. Let's see what happens.
Oh, we lost somebody. Sure.
Lost JJ.
He's had to go. He's going to watch the rest and then catch up later.
Okay.
Here we go, guys. What's hard on the line?
But it's still time for the world title. And is Cesaro going to lose his career here in the WWA, or is the Undertaker going to continue his undefeated streak?
Take a win.
That's what's at stake here tonight, guys.
And his opponent, to be accompanied by Paul Bearer from Death Valley, weighing 328 pounds. He is the WWA World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker.
Taker has never lost here in the WWA.
He's been unbeaten since January. He's 3-0 with his title streak. If he wins this will be an impressive 4-0 victory.
He has had matches. He has had matches all over Europe for this title, but nobody has been able to dethrone him.
Gotta admit that Andre came very close to beating him, as many doubters will tell you. Can Cesaro do it, or will he lose his career? Here we go, guys, the main event. Cesaro coming in with some shots. Whoa, he's back and taking him in the corner, and a straight double leg lifting takedown.
Oh, man.
Well, smart by Cesaro. Try to wear down the bid man. You try to take out his legs. You try to get the bid man down. He won't be able to come back at you.
It's all business for the Undertaker. If Cesaro had asked politely, he would have got it, but no, he disrespected him. He demanded it, and that's why Taker said, I'm putting your career on the line. Disrespecting
the Undertaker. The Undertaker has earned his half-an-hour promo at the start of the show, and.
Look at Taker, look at those left and right. It's the best pure striker in professional wrestling history. Nobody just strikes like the Phenom. This crowd are definitely behind the Phenom tonight. You can hear them.
I think Cesaro is paying in full for his interruption here tonight.
Yeah. Well, he'll pay the ultimate price if he loses this match, and his career in the WWE is over.
Oh, big boot to the face of Cesaro. First cover of the match by The Undertaker.
The Undertaker feeding some respect into him here tonight.
guess I was right. The Undertaker is definitely wearing his WrestleMania 13 look from 97, judging by the quality of it. The grey gloves and the grey boot covers and all.
Over the top rope.
Ooh!
Oh.
And to the floor.
If that had been the last match.
Look at the Undertaker.
Yes, indeed.
The Undertaker, he is taking his time. He's not rushing. He's basically following the pace of this. He wants to keep it slow and methodical. Cesaro gets back into the ring. Wow. Taker wants to win it cleanly like a true sportsman here. Following the code of honor. Wait, Cesaro's got him on the ring apron. Oh, he punched him in the head and a drop kick.
Drop kick to the floor.
Wow, Cesaro's turned the tide here, guys. Oh, it's Undertaker who's on the floor.
Oh, he's disrespecting the officials as well. I mean,
Oh.
come on, man.
Cesaro was
he was getting all up in the face of the referee.
Yeah, he was talking some smack to him, you know. Referee wants this to be a clean battle. That's what he wants. And look at the strength of Cesaro. That's no.
Oh, man.
Undertaker's 6'10", 328 pounds, and Cesaro picked him up like he was a cruiserweight.
But now a double-handed choke slam, and that seems to put Cesaro down.
Now Undertaker, the
Cesaro is
WWA
the
heavyweight
strongest
champ,
man
got
in the
control.
business.
He scoops him up, body slam to the mat, runs into the ropes, and he drops a big leg drop. Classic Undertaker.
Yeah, vintage dad man here.
Let's recover.
Don't say
There's
vintage,
one.
Dad. This is Michael Cole.
Oh.
You'd be fired. Say classic, not vintage. WWA is the traditional sport of pro wrestling, and that's what we are. We're not sports entertainment. We are for real. 10 out of 10.
Although we are also very entertaining. I mean,
For right
come on.
reasons, if you know what I'm saying, Tom.
We've got sponsors to please, Glenn.
Indeed, and we got a world champion we can be proud of. Of course, Taker now, he was uppercutting Cesaro and a nice suplex on the Swiss Superman. I mean, you gotta be impressed by the resilience. Cesaro's hanging in there, you know, Karl, and he hasn't backed down. He's holding up pretty well.
Cesaro is a very, very capable wrestler, and it's just a shame he had to do it this way.
If he'd done it the right way, he wouldn't have his career put on the line. And take with a snake eyes. Oh! Oh, rattled the dead man's brain.
Dude.
He's working on the arm. Smart strategy. If you take away Taker's arms and legs, he can't do the chokeslam or the tombstone.
Yeah, and I believe that was the arm that he uses for the chokeslam that's being worked on.
Meanwhile, out of the corner of my TV monitor here, guys, Paul Bearer's looking a bit concerned, but he still has a bit of confidence in his man.
Taker is firmly in control at the minute.
He takes him up. Thankfully, guys, we're in a safe position, so we're in a good position up in the broadcast booth and not down there in the ring where it's all chaotic.
How worried does Paul Bearer look right now, Glenn? Can you see any worry on his face?
Just a little bit, but he's very confident Taker can pull it off. Oh, the shoulder breaker!
Oh! You're not
As far
careful,
as I
that'll
can
pop your shoulder out of socket.
As far as I can tell here in Gorilla, there's nobody else going to run out, I don't think.
No.
It's a bad look here, Tom.
I did just see a cameraman going past, so something might be going on.
Oh, he might be hanging in the back, and gotta say, what a show we've had, guys. I mean, this has been fantastic, and we got a world title match here. Title versus career.
Had two title changes. Keith Lee retained. We saw the debut of Ric Flair. Saw the debuts of others. My word.
Kane winning
Charlotte
the
Flair
European
will be
title.
debuting at the next show as well, which is great.
Kane winning the European title for the first time, and now we got this here, the crowning jewel, the World Heavyweight title. I mean,
I'm hearing that there's going to be some words on the next show from the newly coined British Strong Style.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute, Cesaro's going for the neutralizer, guys.
Oh, no.
He's going for the
Oh, right.
Oh
neutralizer.
my goodness, is he gonna hit it?
Neutralizer!
This is
Yeah,
it.
new champion. That's it, new champion, surely.
Cesaro's going to break the title streak. He's going to be the 1 in 3 and 1. Ah!
He's turning Undertaker around, he's covering him. I think he might have took too long here, guys. But is this it? One?
Oh.
No,
One.
just one.
Okay.
Kick out of one.
I'll tell you why
Scorer's
that.
finisher.
I'll tell you why I think that was. He took too long messing about before he got straight down on that cover. He thought he had it, and he took too long there.
How much did that neutralizer take out of the Undertaker? He was slow to get up. The crowd were chanting like crazy for him when he kicked out the neutralizer. Now take a fall to the floor
Over the
again.
rope, take us down to the outside. Give him some of that juju.
Yeah, Paul,
Give him
get
some of
that
that
urn up.
juju from the urn there, Bearer, please.
Cesaro was bad-mouthing Undertaker there for a second there. Taker had a lot to say on that
Paul, you might want to
microphone.
get out of the way now.
Don't worry, Bradley. We're safe for applying the gorilla position, so we're okay.
I was talking about Paul Bearer. He better get out of the way.
Taker's looking rattled, guys.
That
For the
neutralizer
first
did
time
something.
For the first time in his run here in WWA, he's looking rattled.
Oh, when he sends him into the guardrails. Oh, and Taker smashed into himself. Oh no!
He nearly punched a child in the front row.
Well, that's gonna be one heck of a souvenir for that kid.
Well, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, we're already getting sued for two shoot promos earlier tonight.
Just to let you know, WWE
We
does
might
not
as well
welcome
get
underage
sued.
in this match.
We
It's
might as
illegal.
well get done for battery as well.
Taken out.
Take a look.
Oh
here.
Jesus!
What's he looking for?
He's going for that flying clothesline. Oh, a double axe handle.
But you kind of
But did he get all of it though?
Caught
I think
Cesaro
he
in the
botched it a
shoulder
little
blade.
bit. I think he probably
Kind
got
of,
about at least 25% of it.
It was a bit of a stumble there.
Hang on,
yeah.
Taker can't jump that far.
Yeah, well, Taker can fly like
No,
Batman.
no, he can't.
Here he goes.
Please roll closer,
No,
Cesaro.
you're way too far away, buddy.
Completely whiffed that one though.
Taker jumped too soon. Oh, wait a minute, tombstone pot. Oh no, he's going for a
No,
backbreaker.
it's a backbreaker.
Just a
Well, he was going to the
backbreaker.
tombstone there for a second, and now he's going back to the top rope. Taker seems
This
to like
man
to
is
go
almost
high.
7 foot tall, over 300
If it doesn't
pounds,
work,
and
if
he's
it doesn't
kinda
work
like a
once,
cruiserweight.
if it doesn't work the first time, try it a second. If it doesn't work a second, sod it a third.
There he goes, he got
Oh,
him.
there's that axe
And
handle.
that one hit.
Right on top of the head.
I don't know why Undertaker thinks he's a cruiserweight. He's over 300 pounds and almost 7 foot. What are you doing, man?
Oh, Taker looks to show off his athletic ability.
Ooh, guys, did any of you have a better angle? Did his head hit the top rope?
Yes,
That's
it
what I was
did.
wondering. It looks like it clipped the top of
Looked
it.
like it did, yeah.
Oh, and Taker was going for old school, but Cesaro countered it.
Oh my God! Can you hear those punches ricocheting off Taker's skull?
You spin me right round, Taker, right
Oh
round.
no, Bobby, not doing that shit, man. The Undertaker got spun like a spinning top. No one's
That's it.
ever done that before.
Hang on, 1, 2. Oh my God! I really thought that was it.
Oh no,
Oh, he
Taker
just
just
set
started
right
up.
up.
I think that spinning
We
move was
nearly had a
pissed
new
off
world
Undertaker.
champion there, guys.
Oh no, another neutralizer. This is the second one. Second
Neutralizer.
neutralizer.
Game over. New champion.
Oh, dead center in the ring.
Era of Cesaro.
That's got to be it. That's got to be
Title
it.
streak is over. The title streak is over.
This is it. The era of the Schwartz. Or not, apparently.
Oh, can you believe that? Undertaker's kicked out of 2 neutralizers.
I mean, it's the Phenom, and he's got the power of the urn with him. Like Paul Bearer here.
Just sat up, and now Cesaro, I think he was going to tombstone Undertaker, but no, he countered it.
Oh
He
my
went right to
God.
the legs.
Can you see any more worry on Paul Bearer's face, Glenn?
I don't think so. I think he's breathing a sigh of relief. He's holding his head. Oh, Jesus!
Nearly broke the
Good
rope
Lord,
there.
good Lord, where's WWE getting all these glitchy ring ropes?
They're not strong enough. They've been taking a beating all night, Bradley, unfortunately. They've gone loose. I'll have to get them reinforced.
I believe
That's horrible,
our
Dominic.
ring crew got the ropes from a place called Poundland.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, come on.
Oh, Jesus, Tom.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it took off, but no one was home. Look at the shots. He's just punching Taker
Wow,
to oblivion.
Cesaro's really taking it to the dead man now. We could have a new WWA World Champion right here.
If he does, Cesaro will save his career. This could be the upset of the night.
If he does, the Undertaker's going to need a 45-minute promo.
Tombstone.
Tombstone! His feet are in the ropes, though, aren't they? I think his feet are in the ropes.
Yep.
Oh, bad position there.
That would have been it, I think.
That was a desperate Tombstone power drive, and it just so happened to be there. And Taker was frustrated. But no, he's going to try again.
Go for it again?
This time
I think Taker's thinking one more.
Here we go, second attempt.
Even closer to the ropes.
Oh, he's busted open.
Cesaro's bleeding.
Cesaro is bleeding on the top of his head.
Taker does not go for the cover. I think that was an exclamation of saying that's what you get for disrespecting me, boy. Now Taker, I think he's in position now. Will that be it?
I think he was just pushing Cesaro away from the ropes there.
Two.
What?
Taker broke it up.
No,
He's not.
Taker broke that. Taker broke that pin.
Oh God! Look at Cesaro's face. He's bleeding above his arm.
Don't you ever interrupt me again, you son of a bitch.
I'll beat the respect into you.
Cesaro countered with an arm drag.
Don't want to interrupt my promos, boy.
Oh, he's going to go for it for a
There we
third
go.
time.
Undertaker's got Cesaro. Here we go.
I need 45 minutes for a promo. Tombstone.
Enough is enough. Stop the damn match. The man is bleeding.
One, two,
three. It's over.
The Undertaker
and Cesaro is out of there.
Out of here.
He put up a hell of a fight, but he put up a hell of a fight.
Cesaro's career's gone. It took two neutralizers, couldn't do it, but Undertaker made sure that he would come out on top. Gotta give.
If he's looking for work, we've got two sponsors that could do with a fry cook.
There it was. Guys, Undertaker now stands 4-0 in his title streak and remains unbeaten.
WWA.
What a matchup, guys. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in Hot Wire. Good night, everyone. With our proud champion.
Closes the night.
Wait, what?
What the?
Hang on. This isn't on the format.
Wait a minute. Guys, look at the rafters.
Wait a minute.
Look behind you.
Look up.
It's Sting!
Sting is here!
What is he doing here? What is he? What is he doing here?
What's going on?
I think Sting is signifying that he wants a shot.
We'll see.
Wow. Wow, guys,
So
I cannot tell you.
I thought that was done.
Guys, what can I tell you? This was going to be a night of astonishment, and this event lived up to its name.
Right, shall we go ahead and get into some quick thoughts before we get out of here? Because it's getting late.
It is. JJ, it's a shame JJ's not here for the reviews or watching the match.
He's gonna record a
He's gonna record his own.
Okay, first off, we opened up the show from WWA, which is a really good little hip-hop wrap-up style, and then we get a nice sell-out crowd at the Royal Albert Hall. Our first big surprise is that Big Daddy Cool Diesel comes out, gets a nice big welcome, talks a bit on the microphone.
And a nice big check.
Yeah, he had a paycheck for coming to the ring. That was his paycheck. And he says he's here to help with the revolution in the back and whatnot. He went a little shooty on Jimmy Cornette, but says we don't want to go there, or whatever the case may be. He says he's found a new place in the WWA. And it's a bit of a shock to begin the event. So, guys, run down your thoughts on Diesel's debut.
Well, Diesel's here. Diesel. I'll just jump on after Glen. Diesel's here to speak on behalf of the questionable ownership of the company. I know at the moment is that the company, there was a lot of money came in. It's where all these wrestlers have come from, quite frankly. But I'm not entirely sure who put the money in. But the money's there. We're going to use it. But so Sean Mooney, who we will talk about a little bit later, is looking into it for us because, quite frank, because I'll be honest with you guys, I'm quite worried about. I don't like big business at the best of times, and
Well, JJ, we heard it all night long going
something
crazy.
doesn't. Something all this money suddenly appearing, something doesn't smell right.
Oh, you don't smell
Something
the rocks
doesn't-
cooking with Jack.
Well, I mean, for me, I thought you did a pretty good job of in imitating Kevin Nash. I thought the impression was good. The funny part of the promo was him going, "Well, my money's cash, so I think this show's great." Anyway, so I'm out of time. Bye.
Yeah, he did. When he had his watch with him, he knew how much time he had to go. I was like, oh, okay. I think he seems to be very happy.
Kevin Nash works by the minute.
Yes,
Like,
every minute he gets a paycheck.
Most people who've got most people with their paychecks, they're paid by the hour, but Kevin Nash is paid by the minute, and we had to make sure we got the most out of the minute.
What did you think about it, Bradley?
I think we did.
I can definitely say that I was shocked that Kevin Nash made his debut, but yeah, he did take a little shoot on somebody, but I really enjoyed it. But I'm definitely curious to see what else Kevin Nash is gonna be doing around here.
Okay, then. The commentators are really caught off guard by Diesel's debut. We go through the recaps. Just to give you a little heads up, the Zack Sabre Jr. Martin Stone match, and of course the Doug Williams and Hulk Hogan match, which JJ was laughing his shit off about. They were pre-matches to get into the Euro Royal. That's why they made their appearance in there. They were like last-minute picks in to qualify, just to give you that on a side note. And we actually cut onto our scheduled event. Undertaker comes out and cuts a very dark, passionate. How should I say this? He gets me in the ring talking because I have to leave the commentator.
He cut an Undertaker WWA promo.
Yeah, he basically. I think I've got it now. He cut up a nice little speech, about respecting in the company, about what this is about, the title, and he was kind of, in a way, putting the other guys over from AEW and WWF, which is a home he does not recognize anymore because he was reincarnated, quote unquote. Like the WWF Taker died, if you get my drift. And but in this one, he kind of puts Cody over and Bret Hart and the other guys over because Taker's respecting the current champions, just to give a little tops up, which he's doing because that's what Taker's is. And he talks about all the talents who deserve a shot to fight him, and he's like, going through random stuff like he's doing a speech thing because that's who he is. And then Cesaro, of all people, comes out, disrespectfully interrupts Undertaker, much to the London crowd's annoyance, because that really pissed off a lot of us in the audience and us on commentary. And Cesaro demands to face him, saying that Taker's being protected, that he's burying the talents, that he's just getting what he wants, he's not letting the prime guys get what they need either. Taker doesn't take fond of this, so eventually he accepts the demanding of his title shot, and, well, as payback for disrespecting him, Undertaker puts Cesaro's career on the line for his title. So we get the main event signed, a title match versus the career. Guys, run it down. Karl, I'll start with you.
I think this is the Taker probably was a little long, but the Cesaro cutting him off was good. I like the stakes of the main event. I mean, it's predictable because we know obviously Cesaro got traded, but in terms of the in-universe story, I think it's a good story. Good promo back and forth.
And what did you think, Bradley?
I pretty much say the same thing that Karl said. Promo was a little bit long, but that's usually how Taker's promos are. A little bit of a gutsiness by Cesaro to interrupt. I mean, I agree with what you said earlier, Glenn. Had he just asked for a shot, Taker was just giving it to him. But he had to be disrespectful, and now he's off WWA and on to another show. That's it.
And what did you think, Tom? What were your thoughts about it?
I have to be the third one. I have to be the third one to say Taker went on a bit, but Taker does. Maybe now that, as we saw later in the night, he's got Paul Bearer with him. Maybe we'll get more appropriate length promos now that Paul Bearer is here. Paul Bearer is here to talk for him. I presume, and we'll play that by ear. But Cesaro cutting him off. He would have got a title shot. Maybe not tonight, but he would have got a title shot eventually. But obviously, the disrespect of cutting the Undertaker off. Obviously, as Karl said, we know he was leaving, but might as well. But obviously, he's a top quality talent. He would have got the title opportunity at some point. He has got to put his career up.
Indeed. And then the main event was all set up, so heavy stakes there, which was pretty good. And then we finally, after all the building up for what we've got, we go to our first event. We go to our first matchup, which is one of 4-title matches up for grabs. We get a rematch from what's the word again? Just need to
from the last show.
The last show, the pay-per-view, which was the United Nations. There it was, from United Nations, and we get Keith Lee versus Braun Breaker 2 for the World TV title. Both men wanted to do it all over again because they had heavy praise for their last match, and they did not disappoint the audience. But in this matchup, Braun Breaker literally took it to Keith, unlike in the last one. He showed his power, brute strength, and Keith Lee bounced back with his own brute strength and agility. Well, let's just say these guys lived up to the hype, and in the end, despite Braun Breaker's attempts to get that belt back, Keith Lee came out on top, 2-0 in his first title defense, and of course the two-man handshake out of respect, following the code of honor, and the crowd in London loved every bit of it. Karl, what did you think of it?
Yeah, I thought this was a good opening match. I think this was a better match than that pay-per-view match, definitely. I think Braun Breaker looked a lot better. The fact that it took 2 big bang contests for take him down was, I think this is a great opener.
Mm-hmm. Bradley, what do you think?
These two, they put on the fight of the century for a championship they both believed in. Had a great match following the code of honor, like you said. I give it a 4.5-star match, and but it'd be interesting to see those two together again, not just for the title, maybe teaming up somewhere down the line. Who knows?
You never know. Anything can happen in the WWA.
Well, as everybody else has said, 2 big guys had a big guy match. Braun Breaker looked fantastic, even though he lost. Keith looks great going into his future title matches. I might as well jump to the next segment because it's sort of a. We then had the debut of the Lucky 7 rules. Now, for anybody who didn't fully understand the Lucky 7 rules, the television champion has to retain the championship 7 times. He can do that by pinfall. He can do that by submission. He retains the championship on a 10-minute time limit draw. If a match goes 10 minutes and the challenger has not defeated the champion, that counts as a win for the champ. So obviously, if the TV champion wins 7, he gets the option. He doesn't have to. At 7, you don't have to. But if you get to 7, you can walk into, I presume, Glen's office, put the TV title on the table, and he'll book you against the Undertaker player.
Indeed.
So similar to how Austin Aries had with the X Division title at one point.
But you've got to get those 7 first, and it's got to be 7 in a row because obviously, if you lose in the TV title match, you lose the title.
Yep.
You don't get to come back a year later and go, well, I was on 4, so now this is 5. No, you got to do in one go.
Has to be 7 in a row.
Sometimes
all title matches.
sometimes, if some people think, if you could lose 4 or 5, you're having, and then you lose it, it's not too bad. I mean, just think of the match qualities you could have as well. That could elevate you upwards to title potential too. But still,
And,
you have to follow the line.
knowing that this opportunity is on the table does mean that we're going to get a higher caliber of people coming after that TV title in the coming
Indeed.
weeks.
Yeah, and as you saw,
Yeah,
Keith,
definitely. It
you
definitely seems like
saw,
that Keith Lee has a target on his back now.
Indeed.
well, Keith Lee's already had 1 defense, so he has 6 more to go. So technically, he's just started the lucky 7. So
No, this is that's Keith Lee's title reign from day one is counting. So I think that's number 4. So Keith Lee is at number 4 now.
Oh, is he? Well, from what I could tell, this is the night that's even after it.
That's Keith Lee's back. So Keith Lee's got to do it 3 more times.
So, well, I don't even know who the heck he's been facing the last 4 times. I'll have to look back on my list when we get back to Hot Wad on the recapping. Okay, when we pop up to our next recapping, we get the first surprise shock of the night. We get the Brawling Brutes taking on Mustache Mountain, which is Tyler Bate and Trent Seven, and they seem to have no partner with them. Sheamus asks them where is their third partner, and I think it was Trent Seven. He said his partner's been there the whole time, and Pete Dunne betrays the Brawling Brutes, and well, it was an absolute breakdown, and eventually Pete Dunne pinned his former ex-partners, and he's aligned himself with Mustache Mountain to form what will now be called the British Strong Style. And you can tell because they're both from the West Midlands, in the same home state as I am, and Tom as well from Birmingham. So this is it. This is definitely a shape of things to come. So do you guys want your thoughts on this, or should we continue on?
We'll jump in on this one briefly. Again, I'm a big fan of the debut in WWE of Ted DiBiase Jr. He debuted in a tag team match, Hardcore Holly and Cody Rhodes for the tag titles, and I wanted to try and do that, and this was the opportunity to do something like that. Pete Dunne turning on the Brawling Brutes. Sheamus has obviously lost his partner, so he's at a bit of a loss. So now they've lost Butch, so we have to see where that goes. But obviously, the debut of Mustache Mountain. Now they've got Pete Dunne, British Strong Style, one of the most dominant factions in British wrestling for a period in Progress and in some of the indies. We'll have to see where they go with that.
Indeed. Shall I continue on, Karl?
Comments from the 2 guys who didn't book it, please.
Yeah, like I say, I like this in terms of getting Pete Dunne on their side. I like it. There's not much more to the segment other than that, but it makes sense to put the Brawling Brutes together for this thing. I mean, Sheamus kind of feels a bit fucked over by Cesaro leaving him, and then he gets put into this thing with this other team, and then he gets turned on as well. But Rich Holland's kind of the odd one out of this thing. But I like this trio being put together, and the way it was all laid out was good stuff. And you did a good job with the voice, sir.
Indeed, and you did a good job voicing Sheamus, Karl. I admit it was quite funny. I was trying not to laugh when I heard it.
The people who listen to this version won't have heard much of it because we were talking over most of the promos. But
yeah. Do you want to put your thoughts in, Bradley, or not?
I don't think there's anything else to really be said.
Okie dokie then. And we go to our other
segment.
And then we go to the shocking segment about I don't know. We continue on with the next tag bout, which were for the tag team titles, which was a rematch from the tournament finals back in Hot Wide several months back, which was the Viking Raiders versus Ricochet and Rey Mysterio 2, because they decided to do it all over again, and they lived up to what they said. They promised to give them the rematch, and they did it. They had not so much of a better match than they did the last time, but again, two good teams coming in together. They tried their best. Mysterio and Ricochet worked so well together in this match, but it was just right near the end that Ricochet stayed in for the rest of it, because it seems like Rey Mysterio has come in with an unexposed injury, which we'll kind of find out in the recap on Hotwire if we can get some information. We'll explain why he couldn't perform like he did. He must have, I think he either botched something during one of those dives over the top rope or so and may have landed somewhat. We'll find out eventually, but that's what I think I saw. But in the end, Ivan and Eric eventually, they get the victory, and the London crowd was shocked. We get brand new tag team champions on Night of Astonishment, and only the second champions of the tag team division in WWA, the Viking Raiders, come out on top. Karl, lay it down.
Yeah, I think it was interesting that you chose to go this way in terms of, it keeps things unpredictable, having these title changes on these smaller shows. Interesting that you're building up Ray and Ricochet, and they got these wins, and they win the tag tournament, and then they defend the title against, and then I think the draft kind of threw a lot of plans to the wind. And when that happened, you had to change gears, and this was the changing gears. But as Viking Raiders are a good tag team champions, and it's just a shame that Ray and Ricochet were cut short, almost by the necessity of all the people moving around in the draft.
What do you think, Bradley? Were you kind of expecting a title change, or were you expecting the underdogs to kind of clean the sweep or something?
Me, I'm the type of person I always pull for the underdog, so I was hoping Ray and Ricochet would win, but the bigger guys, Viking Raiders, they got the win on this one, so we'll see if Ray and Ricochet cash in their rematch clause, or if Ricochet is going to have to find a replacement if Ray is too injured. May have to get a Gregory Helms to get some backstage thoughts on that one.
Oh god! Don't give me any funny ideas, Bradley. I'll have to wait until the winter draft if that has to happen. Oh, good lord!
New tag champions is always we've got a lot of tag teams available to us. So and Ray did look very sluggish.
He did. He wasn't.
He did. I think there's definitely going to be something to address in that. Ray did look very sluggish, and I think that needs to be addressed. Is it curtains for Mysterio?
You don't know. Eventually, we get to a backstage segment where Sean Mooney eventually has to, and he comes in and he has this report going on of like something happening about me not being the owner.
Let's do this one, Glen.
Guys, as much as I like to surprise this and everything else, I got to give Karl Dutton a lot of credit for voicing Sean Murray, which kind of works, so he can take that role for me now. Since it worked out nicely, you proved it worth. So props to you, son. And guys, I'm just gonna let Tom just want to help me out with this bit, and Bradley, you can take it forwards, man.
This one is the start of something, I'm sure. Sean Mooney is looking into things on behalf of the board because, as I've said a few times, a large amount of money came into the company, right? It's where all these wrestlers have come from. A lot of money came in. And, I challenge any one of you to be handed a significant amount of money and say, no, thank you. I don't want your large amount of money. Please go away now. A large amount of money came into the company. Glen, you took the money. We've got to see, and I don't know who put the money in. And so Sean has been asked to look into where that money's coming from. And oh God, Titan Sports.
Yeah.
Karl.
The mystery has begun.
Yeah, again, you have this idea. I just added some flavour to it. You gave me some pointers, and I ran with it as much as I could.
You did. Bradley, what did you think about this when you heard this for the first time?
But man, all right, so you told me that there's going to be a lot of surprises going into this, and Lord, this is something I never expected, but from what Tom has been telling me backstage, how in the world you managed to get all this money for all these superstars?
That's what we want to know.
Who gave you all this money? That you can save yourself a lot of heartbreak and a lot of publicity if you just come out and say it, Glenn. Just come out and say
He
it.
doesn't know.
I have
Glenn
no
doesn't know.
idea.
This money arrived from mysterious sources, and
Oh,
frankly,
it's not like a
So what?
I want to know
Just
what's
like a
going on.
envelope appeared under your door with a bunch of money in it.
Yeah.
yeah. Kevin Nash even said that once in his promo. He said that too.
I told Glenn from the beginning, floating the company on the stock exchange is a mistake.
Yeah.
But
Even Kevin Nash himself is going to be on the hunt as well.
anyway, we're going to carry on. We better carry on because
halfway done now. Anyways, we go back to another recapping and we get ourselves our other title defense, which again shocked everybody. It's Mandy Rose, the challenger, taking on Bayley for the women's title. And apparently, if you thought the tag titles changing hands was a shocker, well, Mandy Rose just went up a notch and she beat Bayley. She beat the woman who's been disrespecting the title, and finally she shocked everyone. She pinned the champion, KO'd her out, and she's won the title, the second woman to hold that title belt, and the arena absolutely went crazy for her. So a big breakout from Mandy Rose, and just to give you on a side note, she's beaten Bayley 2 times now in her WWA run, so that's a big feather in the cap. What do you guys think of this launching from Mandy Rose, especially now that she's got the gold for the
I think this was you doing what I did with Penelope Ford and correcting the mistake of the randomness of the ladder match. You wanted Mandy Rose to be the champion or Sasha Banks. You traded Sasha Banks away, so you put the belt on Mandy Rose. Good women's match. But yeah, I think this is you getting back on track with what you wanted to do.
Mm-hmm. What did you think, Bradley? Expecting a title change?
And in all honesty, when the role Bayley had been on, I was expecting Bayley to retain, but that kick at the end, it looks like Mandy Rose caught Bayley on the side of the head, may have gave her a slight concussion or knocked her out. So, will Bayley cash in a rematch at Hope and Glory, or would there be sometime down the road beforehand? Who knows? But yes, I really enjoyed it. That was a good one. I give that I meant to say this earlier. The tag title match, I give that 4 stars, and this one, the women's title, I give 4 stars as well.
That's quite funny actually, because when me and Karl looked on the actual results, she got a 5 out of 5 star match, so she was that good.
Well, we only saw little clips. We didn't see the whole match, so.
But I'm just saying, if it was in its entirety, that's what would have been the case. It was just a shock for me. For me and Karl, that was a shock. It's like, wow, Mandy's really got over. What did you think, Tom?
Well, I didn't expect Mandy to win the title. I mean, obviously, I think Bayley's a better wrestler overall, but it just goes to show that even if you're if you're more talented as a capable wrestler, you can still lose in a match. Mandy got one over on Bayley, and she's got 2 over on Bayley now. So I don't see there being any value in Bayley going back for the title, rematch clauses, whatever, because when you've lost 2, that's 2 out of 3. So I think Bayley has to move on to something else. Mandy has to move on to different challengers, and we potentially know a future challenger in the not so distant future from the next segment.
Indeed, and there we go on to the promo section. Apparently, that rivaled Taker's promo, but this was an unexpected. This again, once a big surprise after another, debuted and everything else. This one was probably the biggest one. It was the debuting appearance of the Nature Boy Ric Flair, and the London crowd jumped in awe. They were again respecting Flair, welcoming him in, and Flair is actually happy. He's style and profiling to be in a new environment that he's never known of, and he does get a little carried away a bit, but then halfway through he kind of got off script, and Tom was losing his shit on commentary, and Flair kind of shot on Cornette again. Basically this entire event, and the other one's been all about shooting back at Corny apparently, but yeah, Flair being Ric Flair that he was, he says what he says on the microphone, but then he announces that it's official, the rumours are true. Charlotte Flair, his daughter's coming to the WWA at the other event, which is called Hype and Glory, which is the third pay-per-view for the WWA. So guys, let's just cut this short and sweet. Karl, you go first.
Yeah. This was I thought Bradley's Ric Flair voice was very good. But and it was very good. It was very Ric Flair to go off on the thing with that. The Jim Cornette thing was funny just because everybody was doing it and he did it. But it was rambling. You had to do a disclaimer and all that kind of stuff. You know, off topic, yes. Talking about my show a lot, yes. But it was good as it made sense for Ric Flair, especially old man Ric Flair. And then the final stuff, building up Charlotte, all good stuff. Yeah, no, I thought this was fun segment.
What? Probably the most funniest segment of the entire night, I guess.
if I'd known JJ was going to do it on his show, I might have been more open with it. Obviously, I've sort of come round to the idea that Ric Flair would probably do that.
Only Flair can get away with something like that.
In fairness, Ric Flair would do that, and Bradley's Ric Flair was good. We want to try and sort out the microphone popping issue, but that is something we can sort.
Bashing it too much. Let's just say Ric Flair was talking too much, and the microphone got blown by sensitivity.
We can try and work on that. That's something we can work on, and obviously, hopefully, keeping Rick under control. I mean, but we'll try. We'll try. But it makes sense for on his first show for him to swing the lead a little bit, as they say.
Swing the leather.
The big point. Whilst teasing a crossover match down the line, the big point was Charlotte Flair is coming in. We didn't need her to appear because that's what Rick is there for. Rick's there to put her over, to push that she's there, to tell the two women who have just had the women's title match that it doesn't matter which one of them is the women's champion. Rick obviously said it didn't matter which one of you becomes the champion. Rick obviously didn't know who won the match because he was too busy thinking about how angry he was with Jim Cornette. But he came out, he cut his promo, he got the point across. Charlotte will be at the next show. She'll have a match potentially. Maybe it's a number one contenders match. I'm sure if Ric Flair gets his way, it will be. And then we might see Charlotte in the ring with. Well, now we know the champion's Mandy Rose. If she holds on to the title when at her next defense, we might see Mandy Rose versus Charlotte in the very near future.
Anything can happen in the WWA, Tom. Like I said, it's always unpredictable. You never know what will happen. That's why my company, if you want to call it my company, it makes itself different to the other two. That's why fantasy matches become reality. That's why all the fans...
It might be your company. It might be your company. It depends what Sean Mooney finds out next week.
We'll find out eventually. We're all going to find out.
Although Flair did kind of hint he could be one of the mystery owners.
I did notice that, and I didn't mention that. Ric Flair said things, and if Ric Flair said things that got the journalist in me going, and I don't know about you, and it's certainly worth Sean Sean looking into it. Sean's doing all the journalism here. He's gonna find the answers that he's gonna find, and we've got to leave that with him.
Like I said, I will contact Gregory Helms. He will do some other investigating and compare notes with Sean.
Oh God!
You're not allowed to use Gregory, but go ahead.
I feel so bad not getting Greg in the draft. Man, I should have done that, man. Damn it. Anyways, okay, there we go.
I mean, there's nothing saying he couldn't just show up as a backstage person.
Yeah,
there is.
Yeah. And now we go. The next segment we go And next one we go to our what would have been our semi-main event, looking on the match card, is the 10-man Euro Royale. But before we get there, we find out that something's happened backstage. We see that Samoa Joe, who was one of the guys who was going to be the 10th entrance in, was sneaked and beaten up backstage. And then we see that it's none other than Triple H himself. Okay. It was none other than Triple H himself who had beaten Samoa Joe, getting payback for what he did to him at United Nations. And, well, you can tell the future's absolutely boiling over to what's going to be at Hope and Glory, where they're going to settle their differences. You can tell Triple H was not screwing around. He was literally out to get revenge on Joe, and he did just that. So it led to a replacement, as we would find out later on. This Joe and Triple H feud is just reaching a boiling point. And before we get to that as well, we also get to Brock Lesnar backstage with Paul Heyman. Yada yada yada, classic Heyman and Lesnar. It's the first time Brock Lesnar breaks his silence for the very first time, so we hear him speak for the first time. It's really good.
Okay, so I think that the Triple H things make sense. It's you need to get Jar there to protect him and also to build up for the big surprise thing. The Rumble makes sense, good storytelling. Broad thing, it was just Heyman hyping him up. Yep, cool.
And it does, yeah. Shall I skip you there, Tom, or shall I get into the match?
Carl said it all. The Euro Battle Royal, bit top heavy. Maybe could have spread the big guys out a little bit because we very much got big, small.
Yeah.
Okay. So we could have maybe spread this was very much a sandwich with everything right in the middle and then not very much around the edges, and we needed that better order, I think.
Well, let me just run it down for you guys. We go into the Euro Royale. The ring announcer Howard Fakel explains the rules. As if it was a Royal Rumble. 10 men enter. Brock Lesnar gets number 1, which didn't go well for anybody else. But then Andre comes out number 2, so that makes it even more of a challenge. And then
it's even worse.
And then Hulk Hogan, of all people, got the early number. Trying to steal the spotlight. Well, not steal the spotlight. You just want to get in there and just make it more memorable. And then we get Drew McIntyre's debut. Jordan Devlin came in and got eliminated right away. The record match of the night. Finn Balor popped in afterwards, and it just built. Kenta came in, Roberto Carrera came in, and I think who else was in there? Zack Sabre Jr. made his appearance. He went for Lesnar as well. Then the shocking surprise of all the people to replace Samoa Joe. Again, thanks to me going backstage with Tom's at help as well. Big Red Machine came out with Brother Love escorting him at the ramp section. He comes in, he cleans house. Brock Lesnar gets rid of 4 other guys, so he gets most eliminations. Kane gets rid of just about everybody. He gets rid of Hogan, he gets rid of Kenta, Huma Carlallo, and then Finn Balor does a shock elimination by getting rid of Brock Lesnar, which no one didn't see coming, because a lot of guys were thinking Brock was going to take this thing, and it comes down to the 2 former partners, Kane and Balor. Balor hangs in just for a little bit, but Kane is so dominant, and he throws him over the top rope, and we get ourselves our first heavyweight champion. It's Kane. Things do not look good for Europe to be represented by the Big Red Machine. Karl, lay it down.
The Rumble, the Battle Royal was good. I think it had a good story with Brock being dominant at the start. Then, the big surprise being Kane wins the title. Good stuff. It's good use of Kane. He's always that great mystery partner kind of thing. And him being the European champion makes sense. I think this is a great semi-main event.
It was. Tom, you've already said what you said, didn't you, Tom?
Well, I will just add that Euro Royale was a fiction reference. If you got it, you got it. But obviously, everybody looked good in that Battle Royal apart from Jordan Devlin. He's the only guy who did it. And that I think is great thing that can be played off, but everybody looked good in that match except for Devlin, and he's Finn Balor's trainee. Finn Balor trained him in UK Hammerlock,
Yes, he did.
Finn Balor taught him to wrestle, but he didn't teach him to stay in battle royals. Now, did he?
No, he did not. Even Zack Sabre Jr. was also trained under the UK Hammerlock by the late great Andre Baker as well. Just to throw that one out there too. And of course, Kane won it as well. Bradley, what were your thoughts on this entire thing from start to finish?
Alright, well, I like everyone thought that Brock Lesnar was going to take it, but of course seeing, oh lord, I got the whole reference seeing Brother Love, him taking the place of Paul Bearer, and as him doing the re-debut like in 1999 or 2000. That was neat. I got a real kick out of that. But you know, with Lesnar being eliminated by Finn Balor, we could definitely possibly have Lesnar versus Finn because he wants revenge for being eliminated. Could end up having the Demon versus the Beast, and possibly later on down the road, the Demon Finn Balor versus the Devil's favorite demon for the title. You never know.
Got all sorts of opportunities.
Or and it could be they could run it back in a Hell in a Cell or maybe Inferno match. Who knows?
Oh boy, I don't think WWE will go too far with Inferno matches, but we'll see if I can make if the money keeps flowing in. It might be. Depends.
I don't think Inferno matches are in the game, are they?
I think so. Either way, is like I said, just to give you a head note, Kane's entrance was supposed to be like a rip-off from his 2000 return when Paul Bearer came back. That was the idea of his entrance.
Can we keep this design of Kane? It's my favourite Kane.
Of course, Kane's going to be in this one. He'll wear that. I mean, it was
black and red reverse colours. Kane is my favourite Kane.
I mean, the red and black. Yeah, I get it. It's one of my favourites.
The reverse colours is my favourite Kane.
I always loved the original, but the alternate tile makes Kane look a little. I don't know. I'm just saying, it just goes.
He looks nastier in this colour scheme. Anyway, let's move on to the next segment, which was the main event.
Before we do that, let me just ask real quick: when are we gonna get Kane versus Blue Kane?
It ain't happening, bro.
He won't let me do it. He wouldn't let me draft Blue Kane.
It's happening, bro.
I wanted.
We're not
more than anything, I wanted Blue Kane. I desperately wanted to do Kane versus Blue Kane, but Glen wouldn't let me.
It's not up. If I faced my blue stuff, I will never wrestle for WWA again.
But Glen, he has no powers. No powers.
I can hear him now. If I have to face that blue imposter, I will fucking kill myself. And then I will haunt you for the rest of your days.
Shall we do the main event because it's all?
I know. We
were supposed to do this fast, and we're
I
not
know.
fast.
Try to.
No, Glenn, you're doing way too much play-by-play. Just do the. This is the match. Then we just do the thoughts.
Okay.
That's
all right then. Sorry about that, Karl. It's just that happened with Very cases, lads. Here we go. This is the one that we all waited for. We had the main event championship versus career match. Undertaker against Cesaro. Cesaro absolutely dished it to Taker. He gave him 2 neutralizers, which he kicked out of. Undertaker busted him open on a second tombstone attempt. Paul Bearer eventually made his debut, which was another shocking surprise. But at the end of the day, Undertaker, he put the boots to Cesaro. He ends his career, remains unbeaten. He's now 4-0. 4-0 in his title streaks. That's how far he is now. But just when Taker was celebrating, you have one last surprise thrown in there. Sting makes his debut, and Undertaker looks up, and he did not look happy, if not confused. And, well, that wrapped it up, Night of Astonishment. So, guys, lay it down. Karl, you go first.
Good match. Really good match, actually. Cesaro had a great showing, but it was predictable because we knew that, again, with our meta knowledge, we knew. But I mean, you have to imagine yourself in the universe that all this stuff would be on the dirt sheets. So, like, you'd have to imagine that everybody watching the show would know the result of this match. But for the match's sake, it's good. The end where Sting comes in was fun. I think we did a good job with conceptualizing that, and then the way I put it together with the editing, just made a great moment of Sting like, oh shit, Sting's here, you know.
Tom, what did you think?
Yeah, I'll go quick. Again, Taker and Cesaro again, as Carl said. Yeah, in universe, yeah, this shit would be all over the Observer. But in a universe where there isn't an Observer, yeah, you whenever somebody puts a career on the line, usually that means they're going away, because you very rarely see somebody put their career on the line and not go away. If Ric Flair did it towards the end, every match was the end of his career, and he won what, 3 months of matches, and then he lost at WrestleMania. Yeah, so good match. Cesaro had put on a fantastic match. And obviously Undertaker continues his streak. Yeah, then Sting appears at the end. Tease. It's fun to tease, isn't it? But everybody in the dream scenario, peak Undertaker versus peak Sting. Take my money now. But never got it in the real world. Let's have it in the fantasy world instead.
You never know. And Bradley, would you have the eyes to cap it off?
Well, this was the very first show I was able to see from start to finish with you guys, and I've had so much fun. This has been a blast. Definitely seeing Taker and Cesaro going head to head. I don't think they ever actually faced each other in a real life WWE. I don't remember, but anyway, these guys, they tore the house down, and yes, three tombstone pile drivers to take Cesaro down. But I think the last one was kind of just for good measure. But this what, like him saying, this is what happens when you disrespect me. But other than that, a great ending match. I give it a 5-star match. Well, I also meant to say for the Battle Royal, I give that 3.5 or a 4-star. But this one, main event, I give a 5-star match. Great ending for it with Sting and Undertaker just looking at each other. I'm going to go along with what Tom said. Wish we could have seen Sting and Undertaker in real life. It never happened, so it may have to happen in this one.
Well, it definitely did, and it really capped off something big to happen. 2 icons, and of course the first, well, you could say first meeting somewhat with Sting and Taker, but there's big things to come for the World Wrestling Alliance. The Revolution era.
All of it.
Yeah, the Revolution era of the World Wrestling Alliance, as Kevin Nash and myself and all the others have been saying, is just reaching its chandelier, you could say. We're almost going to break the glass ceiling, apparently. So with that being said, guys, thanks very much for your views and thoughts about it. We went on longer than we should, but
I know. I apologise we couldn't go as in depth as usual. It's just we had 2 shows tonight, but I'll also edit in JJ's thoughts when he sends them to me. So
I would love to hear what JJ says, because really honestly, you could just tell he'd been looking forward to my show, especially that Battle Royal. And let's just be honest, JJ got everything that he got, but it was even better, and his reactions were just, like I said before, had surpassed what I expected. It's just JJ being JJ, because his reactions speak for themselves. And even Bradley loved it as well. So again, we had an astonishing night, as we promised.
I can only imagine what JJ's going to say his thoughts for it about the Flair promo.
Oh my dear God. I'm just waiting for it to say it.
But yes, I'm going to try to see if I can find a site that can fix up the popping sound, or if not, we may just have to do like what Karl said on one other time we were on here. Maybe he'll just record me doing it when we're on a call or whatever, and see if that works.
Yeah. We'll work on it. As I say, a lot of things are very much seat of the trousers at the moment. Changing things on the fly a little bit, but yeah, I think it was a good show. I really do.
Thanks, Liza.
There's a few areas we've got to work on, but work on those areas we shall.
Indeed. So again, thanks for tuning up, Liza.
We're all just gonna work on it together as a team. Here we go.
Do you want to
Alright.
finish it, Karl?
Yeah, thank you everybody for joining us, and we shall see you for AEW. It'll either be end of the week or early next week. See you
All right
then.
then, Carl. Take care, lad.
Hello, everybody. Future me here, and I'm going to give some thoughts on WWA Night of Astonishment. And the first segment was Diesel, Kevin Nash, being Glen's hype man, bodyguard. And as much as we joke about Kevin Nash and he does it for the money and this and that, as much as we joke and we have fun with that kind of gimmick, it makes sense if you're going to use Kevin Nash, if you must. This is the kind of spot for him, right? And we then get Undertaker cutting the longest promo known to man. I think he read parts of the Bible at one point. Everybody and their mother at some point today was shooting on Jim Cornette. And I'll try to be positive for most of this. This is the one thing where I'll say this is just maybe Taker isn't the guy to do this kind of thing. And maybe keep his promos a little on the condensed side because this got a little wordy and it's just a little too much. But if you're gonna write off Cesaro, and obviously you had to because you traded him away, this is a hell of a way to do it. Going against the Undertaker in your last match, and then Keith Lee and Braun Breaker had a crazy match. Very much a mix of strong and athletic, and Keith Lee goes over. Got no issue with that. And then a surprising result. I guess two surprising results. Two title changes actually. Very surprised that Ray and Ricochet lost their titles so soon. I would have kept it on them for a long time. I think they're 1 year more over tag teams, but maybe there's a plan that I don't know about. And then Mandy Rose picks up the win against Bayley, and I got no issue with that, but it does come as a surprise. But again, we'll see where that goes. And considering who I believe the next challenger is, very surprising that you would change it this soon. But again, maybe there's a plan that I don't know about. And this is where I want to point out that I thought Bradley actually did a really good Ric Flair, like probably better than any of us could have done. He had the mannerisms and the woo and the I was struck by lightning and all of that sort of crazy old man Rick, for lack of a better term and phrase. The ripping his suit off and dropping an elbow on it and stuff. Very good at that kind of mannerism. So a shocking but very pleasant surprise. Great job by Bradley. And of course, Charlotte getting the next shot, that makes sense. At the risk of sounding biased since I drafted her, I do think she's probably your biggest women's star at this point, unless there's a name that I'm just not murmuring at the moment. And so it would certainly make sense to put the belt on her, or at least put her in a program for the belt. And I think the biggest angle coming out of this show was the mystery financial backer, the mystery company that's supporting this company. Very interesting way to go about this, and a very kind of, I don't want to say tongue in cheek, but we all make the jokes. Oh, this is the company from the '80s. Vince would have loved this. We've made those jokes, and maybe they will come to fruition. But it would make sense. How's this random guy from England paying all these guys to come over, and all of the logistical questions that we have about this company may get answered here in the next couple of months. And it'll be very interesting to see come next draft who you draft. Very interesting to see how you pull this off, and where the blow off is and what the blow off is, and who is on what side, because I imagine there will be a civil war, for lack of a better term. Some guys on the Titan side, maybe some people are on Glen's side, maybe there's a third or fourth party, some people are on their sides. There's a lot of different ways this could go, and very intriguing and interesting sort of first steps taken here. And then we get the 10-man battle royal for the new European Championship. Loads of names in this one. Hogan, Andre, Lesnar, Balor, Kane, of course, came in at the end. It was supposed to be Joe, but he got taken out by Triple H again. Good stuff there. That's going to be a heck of a match when we get to it once again. And so as far as the Battle Royal goes, good stuff all around. Kane comes out. Brother Love is with him. Shades of Paul Bearer, and 2099. Coming out, and then Kane comes out and just wrecks everybody, right? And then the main event, and you guys were so kind to Cesaro. He's on his way out the door. He said, I'm going to AEW, and yet you still gave him a main event, and he has never looked better in this company. Kind of a shame, I guess, when I say it like that, but no, you did a favor for him. He looks like $1 million, went toe to toe with Taker a couple times. I even thought, okay, maybe did they make a deal? Like, is Cesaro pulling this off? Is something gonna go down? No, Taker wins, and that's fine, and that's the way it should be. But yeah, no, Cesaro looked really good. If last month made Sheamus, as far as like he won that 4-way and he was all bloodied up and all that, I think this made Cesaro. I really do. And I thought I was being a little bit kind, giving Alexa and Charlotte, a little bit of TV time on their way out, give them something at least. But you guys went above and beyond for Cesaro. But it makes sense. He's leaving. Why not put his career on the line, right? So, bye-bye, Cesaro. We will see you in AEW, I'm sure. And on to WWA. And just as I'm about to wrap up, and just as Taker is about to wrap up, the lights go out, we hear the crows, and we see Sting. And wow. Wow is all honestly all I could say to that. Didn't think you would pull the trigger on that so soon. And honestly, had kind of forgotten all about the draft and who was here and who's not here. But Taker Sting, that's a hell of a match. And Taker came out with Paul Bearer too. How could I forget that? Jeez. And so that's another little interesting wrinkle, that Kane comes out with Brother Love and the Undertaker comes out with Paul Bearer. And I think we could see that those two ideas clash at some point, certainly. But for now, it certainly seems like Sting has his eyes on the Undertaker, and at least in this universe, we've never seen it. And in this universe, both guys are healthy, no injuries, all that. So I expect a lot of like mind games and kind of that fun, turn out the lights, play games, play mind games with each other. Could be some good stuff for sure. So overall, I thought this built to the next show pretty well. Again, the only sort of things I can poo-poo are sort of the the Jim Cornette shoots were nice, but maybe you should have just had one person do it instead of Taker and Rick. Like, one of them should have taken that role, and again, maybe the Undertaker wasn't the person for that role. Outside of that, the next WWA show is looking damn good. I'm looking forward to it. And again, extremely interested to see where this Titan Sports angle goes. That is the part of WWA that I'm really looking forward to. So, a good night had by all, and I will catch you guys next time.